YouTube. What up, man? How y'all living today, man? How y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing today? Y'all ready for the game later on, man? Y'all ready for the game later on? I think they already clinched like what, 7th place, 8th place, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know if I'll play these girls, man. All these injuries happening this year, man. I'll probably sit most of them out, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't move up and move down, I don't think so. You know, let's see who up in the chat though. Kent, what up, Kent? He always the first one up off in here, damn near. Afternoon Junkie, just watch your video you dropped spot on where Cece's goes and well, we all others, you know, here on YouTube, we all Clarkies. Her jumper is wet. Hey, yeah, hey, Clint. Hey, Kent, that jumper wet, bro. You know what I'm saying? That jumper is wet, man. Hey, I ain't lying, man. Paula, what up, Paula? Jumping on because I got no meetings. What up, Paula? How you doing? How you been? You know what I'm saying? I was out of town a couple of days, so I just got back yesterday, so that's why I haven't been doing no videos or anything like that, you know what I mean? But I was out of town, you know what I'm saying? And I was feeling kind of bad because my Dallas Cowboys lost. Y'all know that. Remember, folks, hit the like button. You pull up. Yeah, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Y'all know it's Freestyle Tuesdays. We talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, man. Y'all pick the topic. You know what I'm saying? Pete, what up, Pete? Who else up off in the chat? The Bronx Kid, what's going on? What's good, courtside, last game of the regular season for the Fever? Yeah, man, they're going to pull it out. They're going to pull it out. The Lynx probably ain't even playing their players, you know what I'm saying? They're going to pull it out. Do the game even matter? You know what I'm saying? So it look like they're going to play the Aces, right? Y'all scared of the Aces? Playoff bound it. They about to get swept. The Lynx on a revenge tour. Hey, Lions, baby, I thought they played the 2. I thought 2-7 played 2. Is that different over here in the WNBA? I thought they had the Aces. Either way, when our station in UK years ago, Mountie Payton and Benny Hill, hilarious from America. I don't know who that is. The link is in the chat. Anybody want to pull up? Y'all know how we do. What y'all want to talk about today, man? It's a whole bunch of stuff, man. Whole bunch of stuff. The CBA, Indiana got a new building. Caitlin Clark still hurt. They saying she going to Unrivaled. Unrivaled $340 million. What y'all want to talk about, man? What y'all want to talk about? Lines, baby. He said, I just sold my Kobe Clark PEs 13.5 for $1,500, paid $220. Good, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that? Like a $1,300 come up? Damn, man. The link is in the chat. $1,300 come up. All Lakers. Salute courtside in chat. What up with you? Let's see who else up in here. He said, finally, I'm on time for a live. I missed the last 2. Yeah, man. Go on and pull up if you want to pull up. This is pointless game for both teams. They both clinched. So let's talk about that first, right? They both clinched. They clinched the playoffs, which I said they was going to do, by the way. I think I said they were going to make the playoffs. I think I told y'all they was going to make the playoffs, man. Y'all didn't want to believe me. I told y'all they was going to make the playoffs, so I'm 1 for 1. I'm 1 for 1. I told y'all they was going to make the playoffs, but I also told y'all Caitlin Clark was coming back, so I'm 1 for 1, man. I'm breaking even over here. Music, what up?
All right, everybody in the chat. I wrote y'all names down. I tore the paper up. Y'all good to go, man.
They good to go, man. Hey,
y'all good to go. Hey, Pete, everybody, Diva, whoever else. I tore the paper up. Y'all good to go. All right, she didn't come back.
Hey, man, she didn't come back, man. She didn't come back. We said she's gonna come back, man. I was rooting for her to come back, bro, because I seen championship aspirations, man. You know what I'm saying? I know people say I was delusional, but I felt that way. You know what I mean? I don't think they doing nothing without her. I'm not gonna root against them. I'm not gonna root against them. But it ain't the same, bro. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. Flint, baby, what up?
What up?
What's going on with you, man?
Man, I was just calling to tap in and see what the vibes was like. I just came back from reselling all that stuff.
Man, the vibe is like, this is some BS, man. That's what the vibe is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what the vibe is like. Let me tell you something, man. Luckily, it's football season, and my Dallas Cowboys is back on. You know what I'm saying? That otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get through this, bro. I waited all season. Listen, bro, I waited all season to see CC play, man, from last year. You know what I mean? Her rookie year. This her sophomore year. I'm thinking she's going to be better. She's going to be another year removed. She's going to be better, bro. She's going to come back getting buckets. And then this stuff happened. You know what I mean? Now, I didn't even get a chance to see the regular season, though, bro. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, we all disappointed. Nobody expected this to happen.
Yeah. Yeah,
Courtside, I would tell everybody, this is what I would say, bro, on a very serious side, man. Everybody in the chat, everybody that comes on the panel, everybody that's Fever, Caitlyn fans. Bro, next season, let's put more positive energy in the universe, bro, than negativity. More positive energy, way more positive energy. Because me, you, and Retro, and somebody, a few others, we was on it. Caitlyn was coming back, whether we believed it or not. We was on it. She coming back, because you got to put that kind of energy out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so many
right.
people was like, "Oh, she not coming back. Oh, she this, she that." Man, nobody, bro, nobody that comes on this panel or nobody in the chat can honestly say with their hand on the Bible that they know exactly what's happening, bro, and
Hey,
that you if you're not inside of what's going on, you read everything is just hypotheticals or assumptions or whatever, bro.
music. You know what this remind me of, bro? You know the feeling I got right now, bro. I haven't had this feeling, bro, since I was like 10 years old, bro, 12 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I told my mama I wanted a Sega Genesis for Christmas, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I woke up the next morning, I had those long boxes with the clothes in them. Disappointed, bro. Disappointed. You
Got
know
some
how you
crew
wake
tucks and
you know,
drawers.
hey. You know those clothes boxes. You know the boxes with the clothes in them. You know what I'm saying? Them
Yeah.
little flat
Yeah,
boys. When you a
yeah.
kid, you grab them, you throw them to the side because you know ain't nothing in there. That's how I felt, bro. Disappointment. I knew I had a Sega Genesis, bro. I knew I had a Sega Genesis, man. Woke up, didn't have no Sega, bro. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of remote control cars, bro, and some clothes, man. I don't want none of these clothes. That's for you, mama. That ain't for me. That's
Right. Hey, now listen, I'm gonna tell you something, Courtside. Now, I'm a Caitlyn fan and I watch the Fever. But my nieces, they're a Caitlyn fan, right? And when I told them Caitlyn was gonna be playing no more, they was like, "Well, what? We not gonna." I said, "No, y'all gonna watch. Y'all gonna watch. Y'all gonna support." Because I didn't want to give them no. Now, yeah, y'all don't watch. I couldn't do that to my niece, and boy, they can't wait to see them in the playoffs, man. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I had that
I
talk with them.
ain't
I
gonna
had to
sit up here
vibe
and
with them.
I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you, bro. I'm happy they're in the playoffs, bro. I said I was gonna make the playoffs, but my energy level ain't the same, bro, without CC. Diva, what up? Diva was right, man. Diva, what's going on, Diva?
Hey, Courtside and Pete, what's going on? Music makes me lose control.
Yeah. Hey, Diva, I'm sorry, Diva. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I put your name down. And hey, you was right, Diva. You and Pete and y'all was right. I ain't knocking it. I mean, I always said y'all got those brains, man. Y'all that those intellectuals. And hey, listen, I wanted to just be positive about it because I love seeing Caitlyn play, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Okay, now, and I want to say this. I think that's beautiful. One thing Courtside knows, because I'm very much about positive energy and putting the words that you speak, you're gonna bring them to life. However, one things that Pete has been saying, and I've been saying for a long time, you guys
Hmm.
are refusing to recognize what's going on underneath this whole game. And so y'all want to call it conspiracy and all of that, which is it's in your face. And so if you're refusing to do that, then you're gonna stay frustrated with all the stuff that's going on because they're telling you in your face. Just like people you keep talking about next year, they've already told you Clark is gone. She's out the door for some kind of reason. I don't know exactly what's going on, but they keep giving you signs and you all don't want to hear it. So to you, it seems like we've been negative, but we telling you what they've been saying in your face. That's all.
So you
Hmm.
saying
Hey,
she's not
Diva,
coming back this
Diva.
season either? Diva, you saying she's
Huh?
not coming back? She said she's not coming back next season either?
I'm saying they're giving you clues, they're giving you signs, and it doesn't look like based on what they're showing you that
Man,
she's
that's
she's
crazy.
coming
Now,
back to
now
work.
I keep hearing all this Unrivaled talk like she going to play on Unrivaled. They got enough money to offer her and all that. Pete, is she going to play on Unrivaled? Pete,
I hope not. I don't think so. But
you don't hope you know
yeah,
everything else but
I
this.
I got some. Well, I'll get to that in a second. I got something for music first. Music.
Oh,
I
Okay,
get
give it to
what
me.
you're saying. I get what you know. I rock with you. You know, I like you. I get what you're saying about keeping it positive. Listen, in the
Yeah.
last couple of days, I've had people tell me, you just pushing this. They lied about injuries because you want people to hate Caitlyn. That
Hmm.
it's really. I'm just about done. Look. I understand positivity, but there's also reality. Positivity prepares you for disappointment. Reality prepares you for life.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I prefer to live in reality and look at things like Diva just said. And again, I understand where you're coming from. I really do. So I'm not bashing that.
Hey Pete, before
Yeah,
you go on, I want to ask you and Diva a question, man. Um, do y'all think, man, they trying to like level out the popularity playing field for this new edition of girls that's coming in, and they kind of trying to like diminish CC's momentum of stardom or something? What's going on with that?
that's absolutely it. Courtside asked me this the last time he did a live, and I told him
Mhm.
before he even answered the question. Yes, big fat yes. From day one, it's called, and I've used this term a lot so people know it, artificial parity. Okay, they want everybody, it's a socialist approach. They want everybody to have participation trophies. They believe everybody should be equally as popular. Okay, but they are, like most people who think that way, selective and hypocritical. Okay, and the
Mhm.
examples are endless. Okay, because when Caitlin Clark won Athlete of the Year, Sheila Johnson came out and said they should have had the whole WNBA on that cover. But when, let's see here, Asia won X Award, she didn't say that. So you can always trace back the hypocrisy of these people. Okay, you can always trace it back. It's just obvious. And again,
Let me,
what Diva said, that I'll just say this, Diva, to what Diva said, that they've given you the signs and you just haven't wanted to see them. They've put out multiple statements during the season, especially Stephanie White. Well, Stephanie White, blah, 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 blah. But her long term health is the most important thing. They were telling you right there she wasn't coming back. They were sowing the seeds of plausible deniability so that when you got pissed, they could say, whoa, 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 whoa. We told you we wanted her back. But her long term health is more important to us because we love CC and we want to see her here for years.
and let me
Hey,
jump in.
hey, I see. Let me get the super chat real quick. I see some people in the chat saying CC just posted something. I'm not aware of nothing she posted. So whatever she posts, tell me in the chat. I'll read it or send the link. I'll pull it up on the screen. Hey, Ken, he said, Junkie, you seen CC last post says it all. No, somebody else just said that right now. I don't know. What did she say? What did her post say? Let me look in the chat. Put what she said in the chat.
I want to
It was just a
respond to.
picture, Courtside. Go
I
ahead.
She
want. I
what?
want.
She did what, Pete?
I'm sorry, Diva, to interrupt you. I think it was just a picture from what I saw. I'm not on Twitter, but I did see a video on it. I think it was just a black and white picture, her on the court with a competitor's face. That's all I saw.
Oh, I don't know. D Graham says CC just posted this afternoon how much she misses playing. I think she will be back next year. Oh yeah, I think she's gonna be back next year. You know what I'm saying? If there is a next year, because I don't know what's going on with this CBA and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with that. Go ahead, Diva. My bad.
I wanted to respond to the question. What are they trying to spread out the popularity and all of that? Here's the deal. We know, and Pete knows, anytime somebody is popular, they have to be controlled, period. Because what the people are not understanding is that they are the power. The people are the power. And anybody who's controlling the people, those who are running the game, they need to control that person. And one of the issues that I was seeing is that Clark had not fully committed to whatever they were trying to get her involved. I get it. Y'all go, oh, this conspiracy. I get it. I'm just letting you know that there's not a person who has popularity or fame that has not been approached by these people, and they want to have control. And they didn't have that over her. Now they're getting it. They're gaining it. That's why they had to keep her quiet. But that's one of the issues. I think it has, for me, based on what I've seen, anybody else who's had popularity, they have to be under control. And that's what they needed for her. And they really didn't have that.
Hey, why do you feel like that is? All you guys up here, ladies. Why do you feel like that is in the WNBA? Like in the men's side of it, they let the popular person be popular. When LeBron came in, he was popular. He had all the commercials. He had all the endorsements. You know what I mean? They're not trying to silence him or govern him or govern his popularity. And I know it probably a big part. I know.
Don't think they don't control LeBron either.
I know. I'm just saying. I know, but not like this. You know what I mean? It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? The way y'all talking is the difference on the men's side. You know what I mean? LeBron James didn't get done like this, bro. They let him pick.
You're not listening.
They let him pick his coach. They let him pick his players. They let him pick what team he want to go to. Now they let him pick his son going to a certain team, bro. You can't tell me.
He committed. Again, we trying to tell you, he committed. He committed.
Committed what?
When you see little signs in your face, you want to, okay, when he's wearing a dress, when he's doing other things, when you see all these guys coming down the runway in these tight pants and they looking kind of effeminate and all of that, they have committed. So there's something on them whereby the people who play in this game, they know they're going to keep this guy shut. He's going to keep
y'all talking about like some Illuminati type stuff.
You said the word. I didn't say the word. I said you don't have to believe it. Well, you don't have to believe it. You're asking a question, and I'm telling you.
What'd you say, Pete? My bad. What'd you say?
You want a perfect Diva is 1,000% right. You want a perfect example of what Diva is saying? Dwayne Wade.
Go ahead, Pete. Go ahead.
Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade is a perfect example.
Dwayne Wade just a weirdo.
He's a perfect example of what Diva just said. You know, they need to control these people because the last thing you want is the people deciding anything. Okay, it was Joseph Stalin who said, you know, people get so worked up about the, you know, politics and this party and that party. There's a uniparty. Joseph Stalin said, you know what? Those who vote decide nothing. Those who count the votes decide everything. Ricky Gervais, the comedian, said, if voting mattered, they wouldn't let you do it.
Hey, can I say something? They
want ultimate control. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I mean to cut you off. Hey, everybody in the chat, 100 and some people in there here, 24 likes, man. Do me a favor, hit that like button for me real quick. That shit free. That's free, man. That's free. Hey, but check this out, right? Why is it? This not really. It's a rhetorical question, kind of. Why does it have to be something? Why can't it be she hurt, she couldn't come back, she'll be back next season?
Man,
you know what I mean? Like, why I gotta be all this? Okay. I agree with you though. Hold on, Pete. I agree with you in deep. I agree with both of y'all that something's going on, that they don't like her. They want to push the Asias and the other people. She's too big for her britches, as people say. You getting too big for your britches. Like, it's other women that came before you that put in work. They should be getting the spotlight that you got. I agree with that part. You know what I mean? But why is it that she can't be just injured and she got injured? She thought she was gonna come back. She was not able to come back. She'll be back next season. Like, why is that so hard to believe? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand.
Why that's hard to believe? There's many reasons, but one, these people have been lying to us from the beginning of the season. All right. If it wasn't for that, then maybe we could believe some things they say. But once a person lies to you and they do it twice, then you can't believe anything that they say. This other thing is, if it was just that she was injured, say she's injured, and then we done. She's not coming back. They could have done that. The point is they were manipulating the people. That's something that's liar. That's what a liar does. That's what a thief does. So then this company, the organization, cannot be trusted any longer. So don't be mad at us when we say we don't believe a damn word you say, because you've been lying. That's why.
Well, I'm not mad at y'all. It's just that I don't believe, because in order for that to be possible, Cece would have to be in on it, and y'all can't convince me that she in on it. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the fact: she could have said something long time ago. And the fact that they've kept her away from the media, you can't deny that. She's normally always in the media talking, you know what, it's great and everything's great. And I think these other players are great. That's what she's always in the media. But now when it's coming time and people are saying, hey, we want answers, she's not in the media. Yeah. There
was no reason for her to be in the media. She wasn't playing.
You're missing it.
Let her take it. This is what I think happened though. And then I want to get you guys' opinion on the unrivaled $340 million situation and this Caleb Clark going over there and stuff like that. But this is what I think happened. I think Caleb Clark got hurt. You know what I'm saying? I think she came back too early. She didn't trust the Indiana Fever staff. So she went out and got her own doctors or whatever. I think she went to her doctors. The doctors told her, hey, it's not looking good, but we're gonna watch it, you know what I'm saying, until such and such date you come back, we reevaluate. She was working out in the gym, trying to get right, doing moving motion, shooting, trying to, that type of stuff. She went back to her doctors. They told her, we don't see no improvement, you know what I'm saying? You might be done for this year. I don't think all this extra stuff went to Kaylin, because in order for that to happen, what y'all say, that means they really set her down and told her that's what to do. Hey, Kaylin, we know you can come back right now, but you're going to continue to go to the games, lie to the people, get them to buy tickets, and then shut up and don't say nothing. I do not believe she went for that and she did that. Like, that's far-fetched, man. Now,
because she would never.
Now, I'm not saying that anything possible, but I do not believe that.
The reason why
I'd like to
go ahead, Pete. Go ahead, Pete.
I'm sorry. I'd like to respond to you. And this is for you and everybody in the chat. We had a very contentious, heated debate last time about this. Okay, so what I did was I did a deep dive, well, a pretty deep dive. It took me less than 2 hours of my day. And I believe that I have conclusively proved that Caitlin Clark never had a bone bruise injury. Okay, I made a whole presentation. I put it together. I sent it to Courtside, Angry Fan Sports, Keep the Vision, okay, and I sent it to Livewire. I'm going to send it to you too, Diva. I forgot to send it to you. I believe I've proven that she didn't have a bone bruise. I looked up what a bone bruise injury is. First of all, for all of you out there whose cousin is a hypochondriatic supersonic surgeon, okay, you cannot walk on day one with an ankle bone bruise. The Indiana Fever announced on August 20th or 21st that Caitlin had suffered a bone bruise on August 7th during an individual workout before the Phoenix Mercury game in Phoenix. I have 2 short videos. By the way, everything I'm talking about, I sent to Courtside, so he has it. There's 2 short videos I found on a quick search of Caitlin walking with no problem, totally pain-free, unencumbered, unhindered, unfettered, any word you want to use. I have a 9-minute highlight video from that game, from after the game. It's just 9 minutes long with 10 timestamps that I documented where she gets up and or walks around on some area of the court during the game. And the game is 40 minutes long. That's just 9 minutes. This would be impossible if you had an ankle bone bruise. And if you don't believe it, please go research what it is. You have bleeding, you have chips, everything. So there was no bone.
I understand all that, bro. I'm not saying I agree something going on. I just don't agree to all this conspiracy shit. You know
what you're saying is Caitlin would never. Okay,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just don't agree to all that. But we're not gonna get into all that conspiracy today, because I did want to get you guys' opinion, because you guys know a lot about the money and all that stuff like that. Unrivaled has came out and said they got $340 million. People invested in them and all this stuff right here. Rumor has it, well, the people are speculating that Unrivaled is trying to take over and replace the WNBA. Is that the feeling that you guys get? Hey, what's going on, Retro? Is that the feeling that you guys get, or is it something else? Like, what's going on with that? What is you guys' opinion on the Unrivaled situation? Do you think CC going to an Unrivaled also?
No. That's an unbiased evaluation of how much that is valued. I mean, a bunch of people just sponsored again, but goodness gracious, come on. I mean, what was it? 341 million? I mean,
I don't know. That's what I've seen. It was they said they have been the value has went up from like $30-something million of last year and has tripled to $340 million. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys, because I really don't know. You know, I was out of town. I just got back yesterday, so a lot of this stuff I'm getting caught up with. You know what I'm saying? Hey, music.
Hey, let me ask Diva, Retro, and Pete a question.
Okay.
Let's say it is evaluated at 300 and something million, and people are coming in and investing into the league. Is it because Juju, Olivia, and Flanger is coming, and they hoping on a new fan base going to ignite that league, or they done got the word somewhere with the investors that CC is going to be playing?
Neither.
At some point.
Cece's not gonna play there. She said she does not like to play 3-on-3.
Hey, I'm gonna let Diva and Pete answer this question. But I just want to say what I believe it is real quick. I believe that all the investors, they do got them people that investors, the Trey Youngs and all these other groups and stuff like that. I believe if you add all their money up that they invested, it equals to $340 million. That's what I think that is. And we all know when rich people do, they get rich, they just write shit off, donate money, write it off. I don't think that's nothing to it, bro. If CC is not playing in this league unrivaled, it ain't gonna be as popular even to make none of that money back. So it's gonna be a failure league. You know what I'm saying? This was a donation. It wasn't no investment. They used the word investment. This was a donation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because even if CC play in this league, it's not gonna be, it'll be more popular. But I'm not into the 3-on-3, bro. I didn't watch no games unrivaled. I watched a little bit of the 1-on-1 at the end with Brianna Stewart and Nafisa or whatever. I didn't watch it, bro. And I see a lot of people in the chat saying they're not interested. So I don't know how they make money. The 340 million, I don't know how that works, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't believe it. But I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and answer. I think he said he wanted Diva and Pete to answer. So I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and answer that.
Well, there's three ways to evaluate a company. You have an asset-based approach, an income-based approach, and a market-based approach. I'm not going to go into each one. The one they're using is an income-based approach, which is basically you're projecting the company's future income. It's not an asset-based approach because they don't have assets. Their assets would be the players. Only that really in their facility, which isn't much. Okay. And it's not the last one, which is a market-based approach, because this is more used for companies that have done mergers and acquisitions in the past. Like I said, it's very tedious. It's an income-based approach. The Unrivaled League is not worth 340 million. This is inflated. We're getting into Ponzi scheme territory. It's based on the Series B round of investments that they just had, where they got a cash infusion. They got a new cash infusion. Now, Fee or Brianna, whoever it was, or Fee's husband, who I think was Fee's husband, who said the other day, we weren't looking for new money. Yes, you were. You're always looking for new money. Cut the bullshit, okay? But if it's there, we'll welcome it. Anyway, that's what it's based on. They're banking on this league making more and more and more money. The problem is when you evaluate a company, you have to take its revenue and subtract from that its liabilities. Okay, this company has no revenue, so there's no possible way it could have jumped so far. Okay, to up to 340 million. Let me prove it to you, and I'll give you a great example. The Indiana Fever tripled in valuation in less than a year due to Caitlin Clark, and is now worth $340 million. Okay, they're the second or third most valuable franchise in the WNBA. Okay, that is easily trackable and provable because you can see the jump in merch sales, TV viewership, ticket sales, and everything else. You don't have that with Unrivaled, which didn't even break even. So this is just bluster. And it's no coincidence because you have a CBA coming. This is just meant to pressure the CBA. That's all. Okay, that's it. You know, they're really pushing Unrivaled because Caitlin fucked up the WNBA. How did she do that? Because she showed them, you've been nothing all this time for 27, 28 years. You've been nothing. So they want to build something, them, so they can say it's us. That's what it's always all about. You have to understand. Okay, it's us, and that's it.
Right. Mo Palmer, he said they offered the WNBA some of the ownership and they turned them down. Hey, Diva, before you go, hey, 150 people in here, 50 likes, bro. Can we get the like button up to 80? Can we get it up to 80 likes, man? It's free, man. All you gotta do is hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? It's free. I don't understand this, and maybe Diva can help me out understand this because I really don't understand. I'm not even being sarcastic. I don't understand how Nafisa and Brianna Stewart can have a league, but at the same time be the head of negotiations in the WNBA. Because if the owners say, we'll give y'all more money, but you can't play an Unrivaled, isn't that a conflict of interest with them? Because they're not going to want to sign it because it's taking away their league away from the WNBA. So I don't understand how that works. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these girls in the league would probably sign the first contract they offered. But Nafisa and Breonna Stewart being ahead of Unrivaled, like I don't understand how that's even like legal. You know what I mean? Like possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Okay, yeah. It is a conflict. It is a conflict. And so it doesn't work. So it only works in the advantage of Nafisa Collier and Breonna Stewart and anybody else who's involved with that league. So no, it shouldn't be happening. But then again, as far as I'm concerned, anything concerning any other league, it doesn't even have to be just Unrivaled. It could be AU. It could be somewhere overseas. I don't see. I don't have any excitement about her being involved in anything other than what is hers, period, because she has the name to where she can put all of these leagues behind her, all of them.
Hey, Diva, do you see her going and playing Unrivaled?
No, if I were her agent, that would never happen.
But do you think she'll do it though? Because from what we know about CC, she always want to help them. They beat her up. Hey, one thing we agree on is they beat her up this year and last year and all. I agree with y'all 100% on that, right?
Yes, so my thing is, I don't even understand why she would want to be a part of the league.
Me neither.
So that's why I told you, no, I wouldn't see that. If I were her agent, that would never happen.
I know.
But Diva, let me ask you, Diva.
From CC's point of view, though, because she try to help all the girls that beat her up.
I don't know her. I don't know her, and you don't know her. You all keep trying to make it seem like she is this angel, and she's just.
I ain't never said she was no angel. I ain't never said she was no angel.
You keep saying, "Well, I don't believe, and I don't believe, and I don't believe," but she's been showing you.
Hey Diva, let me ask you a question. Diva.
Hold on. Let me finish this real quick. The deal is you don't know her. And to make it seem like, oh, well, I don't believe she was a part of it. But listen, she's a part of the organization. And if she's being silent, then she's complicit. Period and point blank. You can make it out to be, well, she's an angel, but she's really not. She's not. And you don't know who she is. So for me, I don't even understand why she would be on the sideline cheering for these people. I don't get it.
All right.
Junkie, let me know when to speak.
Hold on real quick. Anna, you there, Anna?
Yeah, I'm just here to listen, might chime in.
Oh, go ahead. We want to chime in right now or no?
I'll just wait till.
All right. RFB, go ahead, man.
Wow. Here we go. All right. CC's injury. She was injured. They were pushing her out. The reason why she finally announced that she's done for the season, day before that, the Phoenix Suns game, post game. What did Aaliyah Thomas say? Post game show. What did she say?
About the
I've been playing with Stephanie White for 2 years. I know her scheme. She never changed it. We know what she's gonna do. We know how she liked it. I mean, right there. Day after that, the next day, that's when CC was like, I'm done for the season.
Oh, I got you. What that got to do? Hold on real quick. I'm gonna get back to this real quick. I'll come back to you. Hey, Music, was you gonna say something about that? About the Unrivaled?
Yeah, I want to ask Diva and Pete something about the Unrivaled, because from what I think I read it right. Fee and CC they have the same agent.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know.
What's your point? What's the question?
I mean, it's like, they have the same. You said that her agent, if you was her agent, you would protect her from going to Unrivaled, but Fee is playing in Unrivaled, owning Unrivaled, and I don't see why CC wouldn't go and play there. I don't see
why.
Well, first of all, she hurt.
I don't see why CC didn't drop her agent by now. Okay, that's the first thing. I want to respond to him when he says something to the effect of that she's hurt. Now, you've got this Chloe Bibby who was hurt, and we found out that her traveling caused inflammation to her issue, whatever her pain was she was having, or whatever her injury was. The traveling caused issues with that. But here Clark is supposedly has a thigh injury or whatever, or ankle injury, and she's staying traveling. She's not only traveling, she's on her feet. She's doing other events where she's kicking soccer balls and she's jumping up and down. And you're telling me she's hurt. Now, again, I get it. When I believe in Cece and I don't believe this. Here's the problem. This organization has been lying to us. So you cannot believe a word they say. That's the problem. So you are upset with us and we say, we don't believe nothing. But the thing is, these people have been lying. So for us who don't like for people to keep lying to us, we're saying, no, something doesn't look right. And it's good for us to say that because you got Bibi over here who couldn't travel because, she's got an injury. But here you got Clark, your number one person, and she's supposedly injured, and you got her going around the world on this leg that's supposed to be her. It doesn't make sense. So we feel like we've been lied to again because nothing they're doing makes sense.
Right, I got you.
But it makes a lot of sense because Caitlin.
I'm talking to Courtside. Thank you, Courtside.
Hey, what you think, Retro? What's your take on it?
Well, it makes a lot of sense to me for her to travel because she knows that the fans are coming to see her. I mean, look at Baltimore. I mean, they had to set up stadium seats outside for people to just get autographs that couldn't get into the arena. And she did 2 hours of signing autographs. That's Angel Reese's city, and then we have Shakira getting all upset because, they were supposed to come and see them. But it's Caitlin has a heart for the people and the fans. And if you haven't seen her short film, go watch it. And she's making more of them. It's Ask Caitlin, and it's with kids. And
may I chime in there?
Hold on, real quick. I want to say something. And one thing I do agree with, kind of though, if you hurt and you shouldn't be flying, I don't think she should be flying. You know what I mean? I kind of agree with that part. You know what I mean? But I believe she hurt though, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't think she would do anything to make her more injured or to make it worse or something like that, man. I'm pretty sure she got.
Of course, they said she was getting therapy everywhere she went.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm pretty sure she got doctors and all that stuff like that. Hey, Anna, you want to chime in, Anna?
I would chime in actually on the injury part because I do have the same actually groin adductor strain that she does. Okay. I mean, she probably has way better doctors than I do, but I know that it's been 5 weeks for me, and I can her standing and sitting back down and standing and sitting back down isn't really too much, and walking and all that. It's a matter of being on the court, and that's the main therapy I think she's working towards, and she was hoping to come back, but obviously, I mean, I think that they lied for the fans to keep spending money, but I don't think that she's lying about any of the traveling and not being able to travel with the team and everything.
Hey, Anna, you said you got the same groin type similar injury?
Yeah.
Hey, can you kick a soccer ball?
I could, yeah. You can vertically move, it's just moving side to side is the main issue, basically, that she would have in being thrown around the court a lot. But that's besides the fact.
So could you jump up, could you stand up and jump up and stand up, not jump up, but the stuff she do at the games, would that bother you? I'm asking because I don't, for people that had a groin injury, could you do that?
Yeah, and adrenaline is also a thing. I pretend sometimes I feel okay to move side to side, but then it kind of backfires sometimes. So
all right, so
you can stand up and down, yeah.
So what you have
Junkie, just let me know when I can speak.
All right, so you having that kind of injury, do you believe that she's injured, or what's your take on that?
Yeah, no, I could see especially playing basketball in the WNBA, I could see that being kind of stressful to get back to, and sometimes you feel all right to move. It's just playing the way she does and with the intensity. She has better people to be around her with doctors and all that, but I could see it's easy to be able to get back up and down doing normal movements, but basketball is a different thing.
I got you. So if that's the case and she got a groin injury, I don't understand how she can even possibly play in Unrivaled. When does Unrivaled start? Anybody know? When does that start after the how far from the season does that start? Anybody know? I don't know. right after the basketball season is a month off, 2 months off? How does that work? Anybody know? Because if she hurt, how would she even play in Unrivaled? Like, I don't understand how that would even, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm pretty sure they're going to offer her a big bag, you know what I'm saying? But she turned down $15 million over there with Cube now. So what they going to offer her? 20, 30, 40? What they going to offer her? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know they offering all these other girls coming out of college a whole bunch of money. So
last year it was $1 million, wasn't it?
yeah, it's going to be probably way more than that if they're talking about they got 340 million. Go ahead, Pete.
Okay. First of all, you said it was Freestyle Tuesday, but when I totally proved, in my opinion, that Caitlyn didn't have an ankle bones injury, you dismissed it and you told me we're not getting into that conspiracy shit. But that's okay. I'm gonna say this. First, you don't play sports to sign autographs. Okay, that's a secondary byproduct of being an athlete. I think it's a great thing to do, and I think it's part of your responsibility is to give back to the fans. However, if you're really injured, then fuck the autographs, fuck the kids. And I love kids, all right? But fuck the kids. Because the most important thing for all of you who are saying you love Cece, if you really believe she was injured, you would want her at home, agreeing with me and Diva, you would want her at home, resting and healing, not re-aggravating her injury. I don't care who, again, I don't care whose uncle, you know what? If Caitlyn had a broken leg and you saw a video, a TikTok of her racing Lexi 2 blocks to Starbucks, I guarantee you guys would get on here and say, my uncle is a specialist in broken legs, and he says that's no problem. That means nothing.
Yo, homie. Yo, homie.
Hold on, man.
You would say, I promise you, you guys would get on here with your mental gymnastics and say, my uncle says Cece could run the New York City Marathon with no problem, even with a broken leg, as long as she doesn't veer left or right to grab a bottled water. You know why that is? Because you talk like, I'm a piggyback off of Diva. You gotta stop talking, and you too, Courtside, you gotta stop talking like you know Cece. You guys talk, you know, she would never do that. It's not her character. You don't know her fucking character. You know a public persona. This is OP coming out again. You know her public persona. I don't care if she put out a TikTok of her in pajamas answering the 20 most frequent questions from the internet. You would still not know her private persona. She is a polished public persona. That's what you know. When you talk like, oh, she would never do that, I'm thinking, gee, you've become that close, have you? Aw, how was Thanksgiving at the Clark household? Was the gravy too salty? Was it just right? Was there enough stuffing in the turkey's glory hole? I mean, you guys don't know her. You don't.
I do. I know
Cece. Just one last thing, and I promise you, I will shut up. You know, you guys are like that jaded detective who has a vendetta against Pete. Let's say, for example, he shows up at one homicide scene and he's like, I like Pete for this murder. From then on, his whole investigation is geared towards finding evidence of Pete's guilt. He will dismiss and discard any evidence of other suspects, any other theories of the murder. And you know why you guys do that? You do it with Caitlyn's innocence because you all operate, most of you actually, operate under one solitary singular premise. Caitlyn can do no wrong, and absolve Caitlyn of accountability under any and all circumstances, and you work backwards from there. And you're doing it with this too, which is why you have all these questions that you actually have the answers to, but you don't want the truth. You don't want the answers. You're looking for a workaround, and there is none. There's only the truth. Thank you.
Now wait a Pete, but wait a Pete, and I'm gonna let y'all rock. But Pete, I just gotta address something real quick with you, bro. Now, Pete, you gotta take that back, bro. You cannot say F the kids. You can't say F the kids, bro. That's way too harsh, bro.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. I know what he was saying.
You know what I mean.
Hold on real quick. Let me get the super chat. But I don't think he was saying F the kid. I know what he was saying. He was basically saying you gotta put yourself first. I get what he's saying. Hey, salute to the super chat. Hey, Pope, I got you next. He said, Kent Carson, Caitlyn now would do what it was. She with Connor. All that matters is F all this hell. Yes, leave her alone. Period. Hey, Pete. Kent, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, bro. I'm rocking with CC, bro. Now, to answer Pete's question, I didn't never said CC was perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. All I said is she has given me no evidence, Maybe it's a persona like you said, but I'm just saying she has given me no evidence that she rock like that. That is my opinion, bro. I could be wrong, just like you could be wrong. Hey, Pope, what up, bro?
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Hey, Pope.
Chilling. What's going on, panel? What's up, chat?
Hey, what up, Pope?
What's up, Pope?
It's on you, dog.
I'm really listening. I'm trying to see what direction we headed in. What's this conversation all about, really? Is it that people not want to see her in Unrivaled?
Well, I don't want to see her in Unrivaled. I don't want her to go to Unrivaled. It started off with the 340. Well, it started off with the conspiracy about her being in stuff like that. Then we went to the $340 million from Unrivaled. Should she play in it? Anna was talking about her hamstring because she got a similar injury. We all over the place, man. Freestyle Tuesday, bro. So however you want to come in and address it, it's on you, bro.
Okay, because when I understand, like, people saying don't go to Unrivaled, but if the WNBA, I don't think they understand the WNBA is about to be washed away. So where should she play?
Oh, okay. So go into that then. You feel like, because I asked that a few minutes ago, do you feel like the the Unrivaled is getting ready to take over the WNBA? And if so, how is that possible? Like what like they're gonna do the lockout or the strike, and then all the girls are just gonna go over there? Is that how it's gonna go, or what?
Not all the girls that's available to go. That want to go. The good ones, at least the good ones. You ain't gotta take the bum ones. You ain't gotta take every single player that's on the roster in the WNBA. So it's gonna have to go however they want it to go. But like I said before, whatever Caitlin Clark do, I'm with, because she ain't done nothing dumb enough to say, nah, I'm against that. So if she ends up signing a deal with Unrivaled, it will be because she inked a sweet, sweet deal, and not money-wise, just as far as control-wise. Because we all know she not chasing the bag. She ain't chasing the $15 million that somebody that Ice Cube offered her. So she's not chasing money. So it ain't about the money amount. It's about how much control of it. If she ended up signing, I would believe that would be the case. That she not just gonna sign a regular deal like everybody else and just making more money than everybody else. That ain't gonna fly with Caitlin Clark. So if Caitlin Clark, if they announce she's in Unrivaled, you better believe she inked a sweet deal and things will be different. But as far as like, they don't want her to go to, I'm hearing they don't want her to go to the Unrivaled because those girls hated on her and they this, they that. It's like, so? They did the same thing in the WNBA. If you wanted to play in the WNBA, it's the same thing. She gonna make them girls the same kind of money. She gonna boost everybody's popularity, money, everything. It's gonna be the same shit. So what's the difference?
Hey,
you don't want to play in Unrivaled. Go ahead.
Is Unrivaled? I don't know this. I'm asking because I'm not being sarcastic or nothing. Is Unrivaled going to a 5-on-5, or is it still staying 3-on-3? And is it still going to be stationary at one location? Because somebody told me they made it bigger or something, and now they got planes. They're going to be going to different cities. So is that going to be how Unrivaled is this coming season? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what it's got. It's all predicated on Clark, man. This is the reason why Clark got the hate she got from the WNBA as well as the players. It's all predicated on her. If she don't go to the league, then they sunk. They're gonna drown. That's plain. That's easy to see. If she do go to the league, they're gonna blow up. They'll be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do. They can open it up to 5-on-5. They can move it to different cities. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do if she is involved.
I don't want her playing Unrivaled. I don't know. That just me, man. I don't want her playing Unrivaled. Marisol,
so where you wanted to play? So where you wanted to play?
How you doing?
I would rather her do the diva thing and do her own thing and do it that way, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's so fairy tale-ish, though. That's so unrealistic.
No.
It's not
that's unrealistic as hell.
It's not fairy tale-ish because of the simple fact you're looking at Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart, who started the league in less than a year, and you mean to tell me they don't even have nearly the amount of pull that Clark has?
They're not. They didn't put no money into this. It's all about the people. They're just the names of it. They're the front runners.
Yeah, but Clark doesn't have to put money into it. She is the money. If all you do is make a statement that Clark is going to be at such and such place, you just raised millions of dollars just by mentioning that she's going to be at a place.
Playing against who though? That don't make playing against who? Who's she playing against?
International teams.
Well, I don't know about that. Now, see, on my bad. Go ahead.
You asked me a question.
Go ahead.
International teams would be glad to come here and play her. Not only that, again, as I've said before, anywhere she goes and plays any other basketball team across this planet, she's going to sell out stadiums. All she need to do is 1 day there, 2 days in Japan, 2 days in Italy, 2 days. She's going to sell out stadiums. And she's playing against international teams. So that's not fairy tale. The problem is you don't have anybody with a vision who can put it together. But I can. I've done it before. I do it myself on the tour. So I know it's not fairy tale-ish unless you just don't have the vision to do it.
Hey, the only thing I would say to that is I don't want her to do the traveling situation, but I do agree that she got enough pub to start her own league because I know people will invest in her, kind of like Unrivaled, but not traveling all over, like not the tour.
And how long? See, honestly, so y'all think she can come with a league, her own league, in the next 6-8 months?
She doesn't.
Can I ask you a question?
It probably take a year.
Sounds fairy tale-ish, bro.
No, it'll probably take a year. That because I seen Unrivaled do it in like a season.
No, they did it in 2. No, they had it planned for 2 years, really 3 years.
2 years.
I said
2 years, really 3 years, and that's
okay,
with.
Cool.
That's
I think she
with,
can do it in that time right there, but I don't agree with the.
Pope, can I ask you a question?
So you don't want Caitlin Clark to play basketball for the next 2 years? This sounds crazy. It's
Nobody said that. See, this is
not me. Not me.
Not me. Let me say, because you guys were talking over something that I mentioned. So let me clear this up. I said her own team. She doesn't have to have a league, but she can play against other teams. And that will still bring more money than anything she does with that league called Unrivaled.
But I don't think it's a money thing. I think she won a ball. I don't think because Kayla got money. She got money. She don't care. She don't care about no money.
Control, then that's what she will have as well. Control.
Junkie.
She don't care
Junkie,
about no money.
can I ask you a question real quick?
Hold on real quick, bro. Marisol was waiting. Go ahead, Marisol.
Yes, there's parts of me that agrees with what Pope says, but then there's another part of me is like, then why the hell they building all these damn what do they call it? Athletic facilities. New York just broke ground on one. We just broke ground on one here in Indy at the tune of what, $73 million or some bullshit like that. Like people are investing, building stuff. Now, why would you do that if you're, taking down the WNBA? What are you going to do with those buildings? Who's going to go into them?
Yeah,
you can sell them. You can do a bunch of stuff with them.
What about the people that just bought the new expansion teams and
exactly. I also, Nike might do something. Someone just said that she needs to spread her logo worldwide and all this stuff. Nike did it with what's her face? Saab. Didn't Saab go over to the Philippines and do little clinics and shit? Maybe she'll do that.
Caitlin has a 2-week skills clinic scheduled.
You see?
Where? When is that?
I don't. It's on YouTube. She announced it 3 days ago. I posted it. I've been telling everybody, but nobody listens to me.
So it's after the season.
What happened?
After the season, it's in my community post. It's a video.
Cool. Okay.
So,
oh wow.
Nobody listens. Every chat I go in, I say it, and nobody listens.
I say
she's doing short films. She's doing a skills camp, and she's gonna golf.
Hey, Pope. When is the I don't know if you know this. When is the Unrivaled season?
You never know. It might be soccer.
When is the Unrivaled season start? Is it
January,
right after?
I believe. AU and Unrivaled. So she can go to AU, start at that time as well, or she can go to Iowa and practice with that team, with the girls. All she needs is like.
I just want to see Caitlin.
Oh, she's gonna come back nasty. Oh boy, she's gonna come back ridiculous. My bad.
Hold on real quick. Hey, only thing about it is I think I heard. Well, I didn't hear her say this myself, but I heard somebody else say that Caitlin said she's not interested in playing on 3-on-3. That's why I asked, was Unrivaled going to 5-on-5? Because if that person is telling the truth, which like I said, I didn't see it myself. I don't think she want to play in 3-on-3. And to
No.
Diva's point, I don't think it's about money. Listen, I agree. I think we all agree Kaylin got so much pub and so many people will put money behind her. If they'll put money behind Nafisa and Breonna Stewart, you think they won't put money behind Kaylin? But I just don't think she's going to do that. You know what I mean? I believe the WNBA is going to fold or they're going to come with some type of agreement. The WNBA again be here next year. I don't believe that the WNBA going to let all these people invest all this money and buying these teams and building these buildings and doing all this groundbreaking just for them to come and say, oh, yeah, you know what, we're striking. They might strike. Don't get me wrong. They might strike, but I don't think it's going to last like a period of time where it's no NBA season next year. Now, I could be wrong. But I just don't see that happening. The way I think this is going to play out, Caitlin Clark going to sit her ass down this summer, work on her game, get healthy, do her little commitment she got, her little interviews and golf and whatever training, whatever Retro just said, her little youth shit, and then she going to come back next season and get back to balling, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all this unrivaled and all this other stuff, man. I don't see it happening. You know what I mean? But
okay, so the new CBA deal, they just came out right and said you can't play in no other leagues if you want this 7-figure deal. Correct? We all know that, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they
I
said
didn't know that.
Yeah,
all right, so
I
we
can
all
see
know
that
that.
though.
So if we all know that, and we know that the Unrivaled League is gearing up to have they're looking forward to their second season, as we could see. So they're not going to sign the CBA deal, which is going to lock them out for sure. By October 31st, they got to sign the
Pope,
deal.
can I ask you something?
Yes,
Did you
ma'am.
watch Unrivaled? Did you watch Unrivaled?
I watched a little bit here and there. Yes, I did last year.
They had so many injuries last year that they had to recruit players to finish the season.
Yep.
They had so many injuries.
That's the Pope's point. That's the Pope's point that the league or don't want them playing in Unrivaled.
That's why they don't want Unrivaled.
Right.
Correct.
That makes sense.
Let me know when I can
Right.
speak.
Okay. So this is what I'm saying. Unrivaled, they're not going away. And what Courtside just said, if they put money behind Nafessa Collier and Breonna Stewart, you don't think they'll put money behind Kaylin? This is where I think y'all missing the point. Courtside, you missing the boat. This is where it's at. They put money behind Caitlin. This is what Unrivaled is for. It was for Caitlin. They only created this league when they seen Caitlin draw all that star power against the Final Four, or in the Final Four against South Carolina and then LSU in the championship game. When they seen 14 million viewed in, they thought, oh, she moving the needle for sure. She's the one. And when she's coming in the next year, that's why they started thinking about this league 3 years ago. 3 years ago, Caitlin Clark was a junior, so they seen her coming. So they didn't think let's put money into Nafessa Collier and Breonna Stewart, who has been a part of the WNBA and has made nothing. It's been failing their whole careers in the WNBA. So why would I invest my money into them when they've shown us that they can't make money? The only woman in basketball who's shown us that they can make money is Caitlin Clark. And they know that she was going to graduate within the time frame of them releasing this league and knowing that they're going to have a CBA deal coming right after it. You don't create a league unless you're planning on overtaking that league when you know you got a CBA coming. Like, let's use our wits, man. We're not using our brain.
So what happens if Caitlin Clark say, Marisol, I'll go to you then, Retro. I see you got your hand up.
Sweetheart?
Hey, what happens if Caitlin Clark say, okay, you said they did this for her, they seen her coming. So what happens if Caitlin Clark say I ain't doing it? So was it all for nothing?
Oh my God, what she said that in college, bro. They offered her this in college. That's why Ice Cube offered her the $5 million deal last year while she was in college. You don't remember that, her senior year? He
just offered her 15 million.
Yeah. That's but what we starting where I'm trying to saying that because I want y'all to realize the reason why he offered her that because he knew she just turned down an Unrivaled deal, whatever they offered her. She turned it down. He knew that we didn't. We didn't know about none of this shit. But we was wondering why the hell Ice Cube just offered Caitlin Clark out of nowhere $5 million to come play in a 3-on-3 league. Right? Each year. And then in the season, we hear this Unrivaled women's 3-on-3 league. Oh, okay. That's what Ice Cube seen this coming down the pipe knew she dissed you fucks, and he went and said it. Y'all don't even got enough money to offer her. Look, I offer you $5 million. You not doing what they want you to do. This is why her schedule was the toughest schedule of all, because she turned them down already. She threw a monkey wrench in their program right then and there because they started this league thinking of her solely. Of course, they can't make her the face of the league that they just started. They had to make the faces from who's been in the league for a while, like the Bree Stu, who's white and gay. And then you got Nefessa Collier, who's African American and straight. So it goes good with them playing the front runners of it. But they ain't got no money. They broke themselves. So I'm just saying, you gotta see the play, man. You gotta see the play.
My bad. The only thing I would say to that is I don't have no information to disagree with you, but I will say this though: them making her the toughest schedule is a little different because I don't think that got nothing to do with Unrivaled. Because you said because she turned down Unrivaled. Well, I don't think the WNBA and Unrivaled is not the same entity. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I mean. You so lost, bro. You so lost in what's going on with Caitlin Clark business, and that's real talk. Because this is where it's said. This is where it's said. They're conspiring with each other. That's why they let them promote Unrivaled while they were still playing for the WNBA. That's why they didn't care. That's why all of this is taking place. That's why Kathy Engelbert showed up at Unrivaled supporting them. Brianna Stewart, I just did a live this morning showing you that Brianna Stewart said, yeah, no, we're not complicit. They support us.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that. See, I'm behind it. Everybody, 200 people in here, 73 likes. Hit that like button. I don't know if it was Maria or Anna.
No, it was me.
Who was it? Who was it? Marisol? Anna, go ahead, Anna. My bad. Go ahead. And then Diva, I'll come to you next in retro.
I was just gonna say like the gist of what I think. I mean, I think that Unrivaled. She definitely said no 3-on-3. Whether they go to 5-on-5 or not, I don't think that she's gonna join anyway. It's the same players, the same type of refs. But I think that she's gonna use the CBA and all this chaos going on. I think that she might be able to clean up the WNBA because they're still tied to the NBA, and I feel like it's just not gonna just disappear. But
well, I do know that I don't know about now. But I do know that the WNBA did support Unrivaled because they was at the damn games. Remember, they was at the Unrivaled games and shit. Pictures.
Did you watch it?
No, I ain't watching. I watched the one-on-one.
Who was at the games?
No, I seen the picture.
Kathy Engelbert was at the game.
Kathy was at the game. She was there.
She was always there.
I don't know how many games. I just seen a picture of her there. Now I don't know about all
but
the extra.
Okay, even if so look, this is how you know they complicit with each other because the fact that they allowed them to promote their league while playing for their league. Yeah, they allowed them to promote a new league while playing in their league. With no repercussion.
The draft. Remember that in the draft when they were doing the draft, they had Nafisa had an Unrivaled gear and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
And what did she do? She picked mostly all the players that was in Unrivaled, and she kept saying that. So trust me, y'all.
Hey, I agree with you on that though. Hey, Diva. I know you waiting to say something. Go ahead, Diva in retro. Hey, I agree with him on that though. Now I seen pictures of her there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it means, but I've seen that with my own eyes though. Go ahead, Diva.
Yeah, well, the only thing that I wanted to add on that is, the bottom line is when it comes to, Clark and her playing in that league is just not, it's not advantageous for her. And yeah, we do know that she says she doesn't like playing 3-on-3. I know they were trying to get her on the Olympic team. When somebody went,
they said that
3-on-3, if I'm remembering correctly. So, again, for me, I would prefer not to see her in that league. I already told you.
Why not?
Because of the simple fact that I don't care for her not having control over what's going on. She has the ability to have full control. I would say I would like to see her get her own team. That's me.
But hold on. But you assuming that she won't have control. You assuming that she won't ink a deal where her safety is put first, or whatever the case may be. You assume that she won't go and have majority of the equity since they're giving out equity in the Unrivaled League. What makes you think Caitlin Clark won't go in that negotiation room and say, if you want me, you're going to open this up to 5-on-5. We're going to go to different states and we're going to sell out the arena, of course. And I want more equity than Nefessa and Breonna Stewart. What makes you think she won't do that?
So let me answer his question. Let me answer his question since he came at me with that question. Why do I think she wouldn't do that? Because she hasn't done it yet. So you're talking to me about what would you call my idea? You called it fantasy.
Fairy tale-ish.
That's what you just said is fairy tale-ish because she hasn't done it yet. She could have done that in the WNBA. She
couldn't have. How?
She could have stood up and said, "Hey, if you're not, you got these referees who are doing whatever they're doing. You've got these people who are harming me. The team is not putting me as number one." She could have said, if Angel Reese could say something. Not that I'm saying it really worked to her advantage, but what I am saying to you is she has not put her foot down, and not only her, but her agent hasn't done it either. So that's a fairy tale. Hold on. What you're saying is a fairy tale because she has not shown you that she has the ability to put her foot down like that, nor has anybody on her team shown you that. So I'm saying to you, if she does that, it would be great. If she's doing a 5-on-5 and she goes in there and puts her foot down and says, "Hey, this is what I like to see," that would be great. That's a fairy tale. I don't see her doing it because
so this is why this is reality of what I'm saying, because and what how it's so far not from fair. She can't do that in the WNBA because it's already set contracts. When you come in on a rookie deal, this is what you're going to get. So she can't negotiate shit in that situation. It's already set in stone. Wait, hold on. I'm
real quick. But all contracts can be rescinded. Let's be clear on that, especially when you bringing billions to the league.
Hold on real quick. I'll let you finish, Pope. I'll let you finish cooking. But I want to say something too. The contract thing is the money, but I think Cece can stand up for herself. That's not in the contract. You can say, "Hey man, these people out here messing me up." You know what I'm saying? You don't got to go out there and take up for DeJounte knowing damn well she poked you in your eye on purpose. Like some of this stuff, she can stand up for herself, not the money part. I don't know none of the business, the money part about the contract. I don't know none of that. But I know you can stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I know that.
Okay, so the standing up for herself, right? Standing up for herself and saying what? Like crying about what? What is it gonna fix? So if she says, "DeJounte Carrington, yeah, I feel like she poked me in my damn eye. Yeah, these refs," which she didn't display her feelings about the refs plenty of times, but yeah, fuck these refs. And Kathy Engelberg, you need to do something about you. What the fuck is it going to do?
Okay, she has.
What would it do? No. What would it do? Would it change? So would they change it?
Let me answer you. Let me answer. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe this girl got enough pub that she ain't got to say nothing. I think we hear shit leaked all the time. One of her people, brother, sister, agent, whoever, leak and say, "Hey, Caitlin, y'all don't fix this stuff right here, man. She up out of here." I believe they'll stop this stuff because she drawing all the money. If you really want this league to fail, let this girl lead the WNBA. It'll go back over in the trash can because I know for one, I'm gone. You know, I came over here for Caitlin Clark. I learned about a lot of these other girls, but if ain't no Caitlin Clark, I won't be watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I mean? That's just how I feel. If she go Unrivaled, I'm going to watch. I don't want her to go on to Unrivaled, but if she was to go to Unrivaled, she make that decision to go to Unrivaled, I'm going to watch, man. And a lot of people is. Even if it is 3-on-3, I'm going to watch.
If Caitlin Clark played the victim, it would have done her more harm than good. If she played the victim, even though she had all right to, for all the Caitlin Clark haters and all the naysayers and all the everybody who don't promote her, it gave her more reason not to. The fact that she kept it solid and she kept it professional as ever, like a Tom Brady, like a Michael Jordan, who never fucking complained about shit, and they just put their hard hat on and go to work. She's more respectable for that. That's what you got to understand. That's what y'all got to understand. So all that, she could have said something. Yeah, she could have. But in hindsight, it wouldn't have been received well. And if they allowing them to, if the WNBA is allowing the refs and the players in the league to go at her like this, then she obviously don't have nobody that has her back. So her speaking out against the shit to who?
Pope, I agree with you.
In the NFL, somebody just said this in the comment section, and I agree. And I know Music, Pete, Anna, Marisol, a lot of you guys are the one to talk to. Retro, you know what I mean? Somebody just said that in the comment section. I forgot who it was. I'm sorry. I would give you credit, brother, but I don't see you right here. So anyway, he said Tom Brady was like this in the NFL. He changed a lot of the rules. Tom Brady was a big star in the NFL. He got a lot of shit changed. You know what I'm saying? Most of the stars, even Terrell Owens, that horseback collar, that got changed because of him. That hitting below the knees and stuff like that, that got changed because of Tom Brady because he was a big celebrity. And sometimes you got to change the rules for these type of people. Kalen is the most
correct. It didn't take Tom Brady to cry. Listen, bro.
Yeah, but
So again, Tom Brady didn't never say nothing about nothing. They changed the rules. Same thing with Mike. Mike didn't.
Find the Pope, please, Pope. I agree with you. Her playing the victim would not been in her best interest. What I am saying to you, though, she has an agent that should have said something by now. She's got an agent that should not have allowed Nike to walk over her the way they did. They should not have allowed the WNBA and the referees and the Fever. She has an agent that should have been standing up for her. You're right. She doesn't have anybody on her side.
That's not her agent's job. That's not her agent's job. That's not the agent's job.
The agent job work for me. You do what I tell you.
Agent, that's not the agent's job to cry about nothing, man. The agent's job is to get you deals. The agent's job is to get you deals. Do she not got deals? Hold on, wait, time out. Do she not got deals? Do she got deals?
Yes, she has deals. What's your point?
Her agent is doing her job.
Hey, hold on real quick. I'm gonna let somebody.
That's her agent's job.
Hold on real quick. Hey, Marisol, Retro, Music. Any of you guys want to come in? Retro,
I think she's leaving this team. I really believe that. Yep.
So you think
believe.
She's gonna leave the Fever, not the WNBA?
No, not the WNBA. She has still a lot to do in the WNBA. CC is what they call, we say this all the time, an agent of change. She came here to change this league, not for the ladies of the past that they keep reminding us of, but the ladies that are coming in the future. She wants to change this league. She loves this league. She shared this league with her dad. The reason that she signs all these autographs, she loves the kids. She loved Maya Moore and what Maya Moore did. And she sees herself as another Maya Moore. That's what she wants. She wants to build this league.
Hey, I got a question. I got a question for Retro or Anna. Somebody ain't talk. Music. Hey, if Caitlin Clark, do you think this is a Stephanie White problem? Do you feel like if Caitlin Clark played for, like, let's say the Aces or the Lynx, one of those coaches, you know what I'm saying? Or even a Valkyrie, do you think that this will be going on? Do you think the coach, do you think the coach has enough pub, I guess, for lack of better word?
I think Stephanie has power because she's an Indiana Fever princess. Because when she played for Indiana Fever, they won a championship. And then when she coached Indiana Fever for a year or two, they won a championship.
I know, but that's not what I'm asking, though. I'm asking, though.
But that's when that is it, Amber? Which one? Kelly Cross, whoever was the person that came over from the Pacers, I forget which one is which. You know, she had this vision, remember? So then
that's
she
why
brings,
they brought Natasha Howard back.
Yeah, so it's like
so the same treatment CC got this year that we kind of all agree on. I think we agree that she was getting messed up this year and last year. If she was on another team with another coach this year instead of Stephanie White, would the same thing been happening this season?
No.
Or is it because Stephanie White?
No, because I told you that when she was at Vandy, the first year, or it was the second year maybe, her 4 starting players got injured. The next year, 2 more starting players got injured. The next year, they're all asking for transfers, and then they're going to fire her. So she has an issue with her starting players getting injured. She doesn't
want superstars. Her problem is she doesn't want superstars.
And she has an issue with...
She doesn't know how to handle superstars.
How can she make people get hurt, though, man? That might be
her trainer is injured right now, courtside. The trainer.
I'm sorry, broke a leg.
I don't know, man, about all that, man.
If you say that you're hurt, and how hurt, and you push through it.
Hell no, man.
Hey, I got a question. I got a question for the panel.
Caitlin would push through it. Caitlin would push through it.
Hey, that's
Can
crazy.
I ask the panel a question real quick? Do any of y'all recall before Caitlin Clark came, and I think right before COVID came, they was talking about getting rid of the WNBA?
I did hear that. I ain't gonna lie. I did hear that.
Did anybody else besides Courtside heard that they was
I didn't watch it.
talking about
I didn't
did
watch
hear
it
that.
either.
doing away with the
It was right
WNBA?
after COVID. It's around COVID, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I heard that. I don't know how true it was, or how much
No, it was true. They was planning on getting rid of this shit. And then COVID happened, and they started protesting Black Lives Matter and all of that type of shit, and they kept it around. And then Caitlyn happened.
a fucking drive,
What
you
I'm trying
dumb
to tell
fucking
y'all, if they was
asshole.
already ready to get rid of this league before Caitlyn happened, they never had to. The WNBA, the NBA, they haven't had to really take this league seriously. That's why this league is a joke, because they never had to take it like a serious ran professional league. They was able to just get them uniforms, get them some gyms to turn the lights on in, and let them play. And once they started doing the black activist shit and the LGBT shit and all of that, they kept it around. And then Caitlin Clark came around. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is they already wanted to do away with the WNBA, their own WNBA. That's why I'm saying they're conspiring with the unrivaled. This is all part of the whole plan. And Caitlin Clark threw a monkey wrench in their whole plan from the WNBA. And this is why they treat her the way they treat her.
Hey Pope, let me ask you a question, because I agree with a lot of stuff you're saying, but let me ask you a question. What's the end game? Like you saying they're conspiring, right? So what's the end game? What's the ultimate goal? If the WNBA,
hey, fucker, get the fuck out the way, you.
Hold on, Maria, hold on. You I'm gonna mute your mic real quick. Hey Pope, what's the end game for the WNBA if they conspire with unrivaled? Are they trying to make it do away with the WNBA and just
exactly so they can stop, because they're never gonna get their money back from all of the money that they forked out through these 30 years. So no matter what Caitlin Clark is doing, so it's come to the point where and that's only Caitlin Clark. If I'm part of the 13 owners and we only got one player that's moving the needle, that's not good business model to run my business on. If one player is it, and she the only one bringing money to the shit, if anything happened to her, then we done, and we end up having to pay these girls even more money. Now we back owing money again, or back forking out money, not owing money. We back forking out more money than we already was, and it don't make no sense. Where we could start come with a new league for the women in America, and get away from the WNBA and make it look like we locked those girls out, or we just took the WNBA away from 90% black women, and we just told all them black women, go the fuck home and bye. We don't want this league no more because y'all ain't make no profit. That'd have been shitty. So it's good to say, okay, we got Caitlin Clark. Okay, this is a perfect time for us to get the fuck on. The CBA is coming. We gonna act like, yeah, we offered y'all something, and y'all done started something where it's too late for y'all to stop it. And so now the only way y'all can sign this deal is if you stop that league you just started that we was supporting you in. Come on, man. It's so fucking easy to see.
The chat is saying they want to hear from Pete. Hey, Anna, I heard you in the chat. You want to say something before I go to Pete?
I'll let Pete go first, honestly.
Go ahead, Pete. The chat is saying they want Pete.
I'm gonna get on out of here, man. I think I'm doing too much. So you appreciate you having me, man.
Hey, salute to you, bro. I'll holler at you. Hey, Pete, go ahead, Pete. The chat is asking for you, man. So
yeah,
it's on you, brother.
Listen, man. I don't want to see her playing Unrivaled because it's less regulated. So they're gonna come after her even harder. Okay, but to all the people who say, who complain about how she gets targeted in the WNBA, and then, they say, yeah, I want her to play in Unrivaled. Just don't cry later. See, I don't have a problem with people having their opinions. What I have a problem with is all the crying later. Okay, just all the whining, all the crying. I told you the other day when you asked why would they lie to fans? Because they can. Because they know a lot of you are not going anywhere. They know that a lot of you are fickle and flaky. And I've told you that a million times, and that's 1,000,001. You talk a whole lot of shit, but you know what? You don't know what the fuck a boycott is. You don't know how to put your money where your mouth is. You stand for nothing, a lot of you. Okay?
Whoa, Pete, come back from that, please.
Time,
Come
time
back
out.
from that.
If
Don't
it
How
judge
don't, if
us.
it
dare
don't,
you?
if
How
Stop
it
it.
dare
don't
you? No,
apply,
no, no, no.
no,
No
hold on,
empieces a
Carlosada.
insultar a la gente. No empieza a insultar a la
If
gente.
it,
Hold
if it
on.
don't
I'll let you go
apply,
next,
if
Nah,
it,
I
Marisol.
gotta tell him off in
if
two
it don't,
languages.
wait,
Come
if
back
it
from
don't,
that shit.
if it don't apply, let it fly.
No,
Okay.
you're being very broad, very general. No, 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 no. We stand, we stand. We wouldn't be here at 7:28 on this chat if we didn't stand for this woman, for this team.
I
I
have
stand
to
for
be
CC.
general. I have to be general, my sister, because when I name names, people cry in the car. So I
Hey,
have to
go
be
ahead. Hey,
general.
P, just get your point across, bro. It's cool. It's
That's
cool.
it. That's it.
I come to you
That's
next,
it.
Marisol, so you can respond. You can
Go
respond. Let
ahead,
me
man.
finish.
I'm done. I'm
Oh,
done.
okay. Go ahead, Marisol.
No, I'm just well, whatever. Like I said, I really believe Cece's leaving this team. I don't know why. I do believe that she's moving on from this team. And the way they're playing her, this is not the coach for her. If we
Oh,
want to see her grow, it's not with Stephanie White. It isn't.
yeah,
Can I
I
ask
And
agree.
Marisol a
I
question?
think there's a power play. I think this whole sitting and all this other bullshit. I honestly think she's okay.
Can
You
I
I ask
think
think
she
she.
got
Marisol a
hurt?
question?
You think hey, chat. Everybody hit the like button. What do you say? Don't please. Hey,
I want
everybody in
to
the
ask
chat, hit the
Marisol.
like. 200 people in here, 100 likes, man. Hit the like button. Go ahead, Marisol. I think Diva wants to say something too.
I just wanted to
Uh,
ask
I
her a question.
honestly think she's.
oh,
I think
Maria, I
she's
haven't went to Maria
okay.
yet. Maria can go next then. Go ahead. My bad. Were you done? So, hey, Marisol, you don't think she hurt at all? You think she just?
I think she's a lot. I think she's better. I really do. I think they sat her. I think they benched her.
Oh,
She said, if you listen to what she wrote, she says, I have been in the gym hours and hours. I think they turned around and said, yo, we got something good here. You know, chemistry is right. It's a little too late to bring you in. Go sit down. I really believe that. And I think her and White have something going on because of the style of play. We saw this already with sides. This doesn't work for Cece. This sitting in the corner, whatever, playing decoy. They never set screens for her, and she's just assisting. So everybody else's numbers are going up, and she's just sitting in the corner. I don't see her doing that long term. I really don't.
I told you that courtside that it was a power play and White wasn't giving up. So it was like,
Mm-hmm.
let's sit her.
man,
Can I ask
I don't
Marisol a
know.
question?
Go ahead, Diva. Hey, Maria, you there, Maria?
Yes.
I don't want you to get in no accident real quick. I'm gonna come to you after Diva. Go ahead, Diva.
Sorry about that. I was yelling at the senior citizens over in Sun City. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Go ahead, Diva.
Hey, Marisol, I just wanted to ask you a question about because I know
What my love?
you were frustrated about what Pete said, and Pete came off a little strong on that. But I do want to ask a question. So you've been with this watching the Fever since before this season, and you've watched some of the things that they've said and that how they've lied to the fans, right? The
Yes,
Fever.
ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Um, so how wise do you think it is that people continue to support this organization that has lied, that has misused the trust of the fans, and continues to lie? So how wise is it for people to continue to support this team?
But are they supporting them? Have you not watched their empty arena the other day? I think people are going to start tuning in. Just like a courtside said at the beginning of this. Yes, okay. I hope that they move on, and they do well. And I hope the same thing. There are a lot of good girls on that team. But do I watch it? No, I'm
Okay,
not
yeah,
watching it.
but that was
No,
my
I'm
point.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not
No,
watching. And
but
if
that
I
was
do watch, it's more out of loyalty to
right. So
Cece
there we go. Hold
than
on.
out of pleasure. I'm not going
Hold
to
on.
lie.
That was my that's my point. It's like you say you're watching them out of loyalty, but why would you be loyal to an organization that's shown you no loyalty?
No, I'm not watching them now as we speak. The game is on and I'm not watching because
Okay.
all of this stuff that just recently came out, like I had my suspicions and whatnot, and then I saw it. And I'm an intelligent woman. I mean, like, come on, I have degrees and all kinds of shit. So I sat here and I'm like, this is not right. And then the same thing with moving her over to the corner. They don't set any screens for her. This woman, every chance she gets, she talks shit about, she takes her digs. I was like, this is not the right person for her. And I am a CC fan first before I'm a Fever fan.
Okay. So do you think it's unintelligent to continue to support this team?
I
I just asked.
don't. I'm not supporting. I'm not supporting
But
her.
I'm
I'm
asking
on
you.
here because I'm supporting
Hey,
Cece.
So, but I'm
I
asking
like
you.
Cece. You
Hold
know what
on,
I'm
but
saying?
I'm
Hey,
asking
listen,
you a specific
if we,
question. My question is: do you think it's unintelligent to keep supporting this team?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Okay, that's what Pete was saying.
yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know if I support the team. This is what I say. I don't wish them to lose. You know,
Right.
even though I know. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't wish them to lose, but we all know if the Fever mess around and go win this championship, it's going. Hey, it's gonna fly. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Everything gonna be turned up, upside down. I know it ain't gonna happen, but I'm just saying, just in case they win, it's gonna be like they didn't need K. It's gonna be a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to root against the team, but I'm not really tripping. I'm not gonna change my day up to watch them or something like that. I'm not doing that like if CC was playing. You know what I mean? Like if CC was playing, I move my whole schedule around to make sure I watch the game. Same thing I
Hmm.
do for the Dallas Cowboys. But if they playing, if I'm happen to be at the house and they playing, I watch it. I tune into them. You know what I mean? But I'm not buying no Fever gear or none of that. I'm not supporting. Like I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? They might get a view from me, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's solely it. You know what I mean? Like I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I came over here for CC. I ain't never made that. I ain't never said nothing else. You know, I ain't watched the WNBA. You know what I mean? But salute to them. You know, I don't wish them well. I don't wish them bad. I just don't like the way they did her, man. I think they did her wrong, and all she did is try to uplift the league. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's what I think. And when I say speak up for herself, because Pope was saying, he has some good points. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things that he was saying is when she should speak up for herself. I believe Kaylin can speak up for herself. I don't think that got nothing to do with no contract. You know what I'm saying? You can come out and say, man, y'all see this stuff going on. I'm getting hit. I'm getting beat up. You know what I mean? All that type of stuff, man. Y'all see what's going on. You can say something. You know what I'm saying? Like say something. Caitlin Clark is not like 14 years old, and sometimes we treat her like that. Like Pete was saying, we think she innocent. I don't think that. Ain't nobody innocent. But I don't believe she no 15 years old. I think she a grown woman. She should be able to stand up for herself. But at the same time, I don't think she want to do it because how it's going to be perceived and how it's going to look. Man.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
say something. I
I
think that she
agree.
gives
I
like
agree with Pope.
subliminal messages
You
and
think that?
like, yeah, she gives like slight messages about like even like how the players play with her around the court. Even Stephanie White not wanting her to shoot and all that. I think that definitely Stephanie White should go.
We
Obviously,
difference a lot.
um, she I think she needs a good circle around her, and I think she has more power on the business side behind the scenes to get if she wants Stephanie White out of there, the refs fixed, especially with the CBA and all the owner negotiations going on. I think that um, she definitely has the power to do it. I just don't think she's going to say it straight up like out loud in the media.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anna, that was Anna. They be getting y'all confused. They're like they thought
Yeah,
Maria was oh
let me know when
I said
I
that.
can say something.
that was Anna. All right,
I
go
said
ahead.
that earlier.
Go ahead, Maria. They be like, let her talk. Like she wasn't even up here yet. Go ahead, Maria.
Yeah, Anna sounds more civilized than I am. So, there's a big difference there. Anyways, I missed some of the conversation, but as far as the last comment that Marisol made and Retro made, as far as the possibility that Caitlin's going to move
Or
on,
anything.
I totally agree with you on that fact. And I'm hoping that she moves on to the Valkyries, number one. Number two, we can tell by the people you have in your room right now at your bar courtside that 99% of these people don't give a shit about that Fever game. Because I'm like you. If CC was playing, I'd be looking for that game. And if I'm sitting in traffic, I'm listening to that game. Haven't searched for the Fever game. Number one. Number two, I do have concerns because of the fact that they did make it to the playoffs. Reason being, we have a coach, and Pete and I have said it in the past. Cece is going to get set up so bad and screwed so bad because this woman wants total control and she doesn't care what she does to anyone as long as she gets things her way. And if she gives herself her things way, the one who's going to be paying the price if she doesn't do something about it is going to be Cece. Because this
Why didn't
woman,
I hear
like the
anything?
ladies said, The ladies have said, I'm going to put you in the corner. I'm going to keep your stats low. I'm going to do this and do that. And everybody else is going to be able to perform while you're getting the short end of the stick. I'm over it. I am tired of it. And if I didn't freaking care, I'd be watching and looking for the game, even if Cece wasn't playing. You feel me?
No,
I am totally over this. And I hope that Cece snaps out of it. And maybe she is, like the ladies said. I agree with them. Maybe she is. And I think it'll be one hell of a treat come next year, next season, and we find out that Cece's moving on to another team. Screw the Fever. They were too stupid. They wanted an apple. Guess what? Your apple's going to rot without that big, precious seed. Thank you.
Maria, I'm gonna come to you right now. Primus, you next. Hey, Maria, I just want to say something though. Let me get the super chat. I think Cece's. I think I read somewhere. Don't quote me on this, man. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. But I could have swore I read somewhere that Cece wanted to go to Indiana. You know what I'm saying? So I know she didn't know all this stuff was gonna happen. But why not her use her voice to change the organization rather than her move somewhere else? Because if she goes somewhere else, it's not gonna mean. Let's say she go to the Liberty and they win a championship. That's gonna have an asterisk by it. That's gonna be the Kevin Durant situation.
Where she goes? Where courtside? Where courtside?
She go to. Let's say she go to New York next year. That and they win a championship. That's gonna have an asterisk.
Go to New York.
I'm just saying. If she went to the Lynx, if she went to the Aces, if she went to any of these teams, it's gonna have an asterisk by it because they're gonna say she had to jump ship to win. But hold on, let me get the super chat real quick. Hey, Kent.
Yeah.
The game on right.
But I'd like to answer. But I'd like to answer that courtside.
All right, hold on real quick. Hey, Kent says, Junkie, the game is on right now. Just for your information, I know. I know. You know what I'm saying. A lot of people jumped out already. They're probably going to watch the game. But go ahead, Maria. Then I'm gonna go to Primus.
So I wanted to answer that question for you.
Okay.
If Cece was an indie and chose to try and improve the indie organization, it doesn't work again when you have people in that organization who don't give a shit, right? And as far as her wanting to go to indie, dude, you and I can go to a store. We go and we look at the store. We look at the front side of the store and the stars. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I'm sure they have all kinds of good things inside. And then when you get into the store, it's bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, and then you have the option. Oh man, this fucking store sucks. I'm out of here. Or you're gonna go and walk around and look at all the other little shit that's gonna break. So you could have wanted to go to that place. But it doesn't mean you got to stay there. It's not Hotel California.
Right.
You can leave. You know what I mean?
Got you. Hey, I feel you. Hey, Primus and then Jerry.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What up?
I just think it never stops. If you get a new coach next season, you'll get the same type of jargon that and conspiracies. They're doing X, Y, Z. It doesn't make sense. Why would somebody explain why? Because I think I know why they think this. Why would anyone want to put shackles on Caitlin's ability to score? Because on one hand, you're saying people play her like Game 7 of the NBA Finals. They play that type of hardcore defense. And then you're saying, but she scores with ease so much that Stephanie White just wants to put her on the shelf and she doesn't want to embarrass other players. Like, I don't agree with that whatsoever. And courtside, I find it interesting that, you think it's impossible that CC could have any negative character flaws, but I seem to remember you accusing Angel Reese of faking an injury.
I didn't say that. And
No, we didn't say
Hold on. Primus, I never said Kevin Hart was no saint. I never said that. But what I did say is I told you, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I told you at the beginning of the season, the end of the season, Angel Reese gonna be hurt. She's gonna fake an injury. And we all know her back wouldn't hurt another day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
how do we know? We don't know anything. So how do you? Okay,
come on.
Well, the brace is like a belt, it's like around.
Come on, bro.
See, that was a protest. This new one is a protest.
And for the record, Everyone, even if you don't like Angel Reese, you should be supporting.
Hold on. So you can't say that. You can't put false stuff in the air.
I don't
brother.
have a problem with Angel Reese.
I don't like
I'm
Angel.
not-
I never said I like Angel Reese. I don't like Angel Reese fan base because they used to come over here talking a lot of shit. I don't know
No,
Angel
you
Reese
accuse
personally.
her of faking injuries. That's what
I'm
I
still
said.
accusing her.
This
I'm
one
still
here
accusing
was
her.
not legit. That was
still-
a FU to her
Yeah.
team
And
or
if it was, I
organization.
agree with you.
Bro, hey Primus, how many people have come over here and say Caitlin Clark faking an injury? So why is it a problem for me to say Angel Reese is faking an injury? And I'm not saying it to tit-tat go back and forth. I really feel that way, bro. If you look at the history,
Evidence.
no,
You don't have
bro, I
any
do got
first
all right.
evidence anymore.
Let's put it like this. You're right. I agree with you. I don't have history, but what I can say this is based off what I do know, it always end up like this. So I think I'm a gambling man. I would gamble that she'll be injured. Her rookie year, as soon as she found out she wasn't winning the MVP race, what happened? Injured. As soon as they thought the girls in Unrivaled wasn't gonna win the shit, what she do? Injured. Didn't even show up to the game. The other day, you know what I'm saying, right before the All-Star game, what happened? Injured. But then she played in the All-Star game, right? But then after the All-Star game, what? Injured. The other day they suspended her for the first round of half of the season. What happened? Injured. So, bro, I think I got enough. This is Caitlin Clark's first injury.
Fair
First
point.
injury.
Fair
First
point.
injury.
Fair point. I'm done. You can let someone
First
else.
injury. Hey, Jerry, what's up, Jerry?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
How you doing, man?
I wanted to
Excellent,
address.
Jerry.
Hey, before I start, Anna, I know that you've been waiting in line. So
Oh, no,
do
it's
you have
okay.
anything you want to say before I start?
No, go ahead, Jerry.
Gentlemen.
You sure?
Yeah, no, you just joined. You can go.
Okay. Well, the gentleman that just got off, he said,
He's still on. He's still on. You talking about Primus?
yeah, Primus.
Yeah, Primus. He's still on. He's still up here.
I'm right here, sir.
You asked why would they do this to this star, right? And I'm an old fart, okay? I've watched a lot of sports, a lot of baseball, a lot of basketball, a lot of football. I'm from Iowa. I'm here in Des Moines where Caitlin grew up, right? But everybody keeps going past the obvious.
Which is
This is a antagonist league. LGBTQRST. Hey, take it home with you. We are an activist league. We've been an activist league. People hate us for 30 years and we can't make a profit. Now we have somebody that doesn't think like us, doesn't act like us, doesn't speak like us, and sure as hell doesn't ball like us. And she came in and with all the heat and all the physical abuse, she blew every record out of the water with 62 records broken. What did you think was going to happen the second year? They can shuffle coaches around and everything. All of them are activists. Kelly Crosscroft, Amber Cox, Stephanie White, all activists.
So why didn't they do this in the NCAA?
And why didn't they do it in the NCAA? What do you mean?
That's not an all
It's the same
activist
players,
league.
it's the same,
College.
same LGBTQ.
It's college. You can't.
College. You can't do that.
You're not going to go in and screw up that money machine of college basketball. The ones that perform well, they float up to the top. The ones that don't hang around in the middle. The ones that are bad never make the teams. Angel Reese is a middle of the road player. She's got a lot of spring in her step, but other than that, she couldn't hit a layup unless.
Angel Reese averaged 23 and 16 in the SEC.
Are you kidding me? Did you know that she jumped teams?
Angel Reese wasn't even the best player.
And in Maryland, she defeated Caitlin Clark in the conference championship.
Hey, Primus.
Are you
Primus? We keep it real over here, brother. Angel Reese wasn't even the best player on the championship team.
Exactly.
Who was
She
the
got
best player?
drugged.
Didn't she just make a statement? Some young lady that just
She
made a
got
statement.
drugged. She got drugged to the championship team. I watched the game, bro. I watched it. I don't know all these girls' names and shit like that, but I seen that game, bro. I know that.
Well, she was SEC Player of the Year.
Bro, answer my question. Was she the best player in the championship game? Yes or no?
She had a good game.
That's not what I asked, though. Was she every year Caitlin Clark was the best player on the team. Even when they lost, she was the best player on the team. Angel Reese was not the best player on the team, bro. And the reason that the Chicago Sky is sorry the way they are is because they treat her like she's the best player on the team. Angel Reese will never be the best player on the team on a winning organization.
He is the best player on the Chicago Sky. Let's be real.
I know, and that's why the record is the way it is now. I agree with you. We finally agree on something.
We
finally agree on something.
They're trying to build up somebody, but they're trying to build up somebody that doesn't have the foundation. Cece has the foundation. She has the temperament. She has the speaking ability. She has the performance and all that. And they're so freaking pissed.
Who is exactly?
I don't want to make this.
Give me the entire league.
Hey man, listen. I don't want to make this about Angel Reese because that wasn't what we were talking about.
Listen. Pick a name. How about Asia? How about
Let me know when I can say something.
Second year of that fake narrative. She didn't even play this year. People went on with their lives. No one's intimidated or jealous of Caitlin Clark at this point.
Okay,
they're not. I'm sorry.
Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example real fast. Take the New York game where she hit three three-pointers in 38 seconds and then hit one from 35 feet over Stewie. And Stephanie White pulled her out of the game. That's too much. That's too much.
Hey, they said, was that Anna? I'll get you guys' voices.
No, Maria said that.
Oh, go ahead. Maria, Anna, Diva, Retro, Pete.
What's that? What's the?
If I may say something. You know, one thing that I love about Cece, and I can't speak for other players, I really can't. I love that Cece has options. So, yes, people are not going to go in droves to watch her golf, but it's kind of nice for her to have options, right? But no, if I may.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these players in the W, unfortunately, don't have options. And that's why I would feel okay if Cece came right out of the box and said, you know what? You know, I'm kind of sick and tired of this shit going on with the W. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do my own thing. You know, I love the basketball game, but I'm going to go somewhere else. You know what I would say? Good luck to you. I wish you the absolute best. Because this girl was brought up in a really well environment that basketball is not everything. I wish that there were more kids and individuals with these kind of options, that basketball doesn't have to be everything. So that's why I'm saying, even if Cece turns around and says, you know what, I really don't want to play basketball anymore for whatever reasons, I'm going to go do this or this or that. I'm going to still be very happy with her because the kid has options.
Hey, Maria, you know what? You know what I noticed, Maria? It's funny to me how people get up here, nobody in particular, but a lot of people come up here. They come in my chat. They come up here talking about Angel Reese, Angel Wilson, not just Primus, but anybody. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is this. It's only one person in the WNBA that can leave and things change. If Caitlin Clark leaves the WNBA right now, stuff changes. Ratings drop. Right?
Exactly.
Every other player in the WNBA can leave right now. It means nothing. Angel Wilson can leave. Nothing changes. Maybe the Aces fans, some of them leave because of her. They her fans. Angel Reese, Brianna Stewart, name them. It don't gotta be you. I'll let you name them. Whoever, name them. Anybody. Any one person. Matter of fact, you could take Angel Reese, Asia Wilson, Brianna, all of them, put them together and make them lead the league. Nothing changes, bro. Nothing changes. It only change if that one girl lead the league, bro. And I think even the people that don't like Caitlin Clark know that. And the women, if we know that, the women know that. So you can't get up here, bro, and tell me that these women are not just her.
And I mean, and then talk about power and talk about power too. Just because, you know, a lot of people look at CC basketball. But the power that she has is the power to choose anything she wants to choose. And I love that.
Well,
Hey, listen.
Right.
the
Hey
That's
other
short.
Maria,
thing,
can I
Listen,
ask
hey,
Maria a question, please?
the crazy part about this is the girl just came out the other day complaining, talking about the fans when you just got to a new arena because of the Indiana Fever and all that, bro.
yeah, Shakira
So
Austin.
you mean to tell me that they not jealous of her, bro? That
What
doesn't
did she
even
say?
make sense.
What did she say?
Doesn't make sense, bro. Doesn't make sense,
She
bro.
complained about the
What did she say,
fans.
bro?
She
She
said they
said
were
that
flip floppy.
she said that that Caitlin Indiana Fever fans come to the stadium and then her own fan base cheers for the other team.
I don't know.
That's what she said. That's what she
Yeah,
said.
that's that.
She said the
Yeah.
other team fan base cheers for the other team. Some of these women, bro, are just not popular. You know what I mean? Like I say Caitlin Clark is the most popular, but I think Aja Wilson is more popular than a lot of women because even when she went over there and played the Dream, they were complaining that they were rooting for Aja Wilson. Some of these girls are just not
I
popular,
just
bro. They
don't
just
buy this notion. Like Maria said, Caitlin has options. Her life isn't dependent on basketball. And
hey,
you take a
bro.
player like that
But
and a
here's the
player who
thing.
is,
Hey,
I
Jaw, bro.
oh,
Primus,
geez.
Jaw. That's what this is, bro. And I think you're gonna realize that one day. It's Jaw, bro.
If you
JAW.
haven't, if you ha-
JAW, bro. Just another woman, bro. That's what
if
they
you
are.
have,
Just
if you
another
haven't,
woman. Just another woman in the
Go
league.
ahead, Retro.
if you haven't watched the short film, and there's going to be more of them,
I loved
ask
it.
ask Caitlin. It was kids from age 2 to 18,
Yeah.
and she's sitting
Wow, I
at
have
one
to
of
watch
those
that.
tables across and with the timer, and they ask her a question and she responds, and then they can respond, and it's their own personal question. And
I was captivated.
oh my gosh, it
I seen it.
is.
I
I
seen it.
gotta
Ain't
watch
nobody
it.
doing that.
I understand
That's why
that,
they jealous.
but
That's why they jealous, man. Hey, let me tell you something, man.
I haven't seen that yet.
Just take the player out of it. Just go with the human element.
Mhm.
I work at a job where I play in the WNBA or the NBA, whatever. I've been in this league putting in work all this time. I'm at home chilling, kicking it with my family, and I gotta see a CC commercial come on every 5 minutes. And none of that stuff is me. I gotta see her come on.
Did I
Why do you
earn
think?
that ability? Did I earn the ability to get a commercial?
You earned it. She put that work she put in college, earned that stuff right
I'm
there.
not saying
Why do you
Caitlin
think?
didn't earn it. I'm saying that player that you say is jealous. Why would they be jealous? You didn't put the work in to get a damn commercial. Why? You know what I
Bro,
mean? I think
I
people are
don't know
not
if it's
realistic in that.
jealousy. I
you
think
know
they're
what?
resentful of her.
Hey, resentful, envious, whatever you want to call it. But this is what
Mhm.
I do know.
Resentful, maybe.
This is what I do know about the WNBA, man. They know that Caitlin Clark, whether she plan or not, the most views are on her at the game and on TV, right? So what do? I don't blame them. They take advantage of it. Who do we want to be the face? We want Aja Wilson to be the face. Aja Wilson got more commercials on Caitlin Clark games. It's ridiculous, bro. Every time a timeout, they got her speaking or a commercial or her asking her questions. And y'all know
And
I
they
ain't lying,
don't
bro.
work.
Sounds
They
like
know
you're
I ain't lying,
jealous.
bro.
And
They
they
know I
don't
ain't lying,
work.
bro. Hey,
You
am I
sound
the
a
only one?
tad jealous.
Am I the only one? Am I the only one to see that every Caitlin Clark game or commercial or something, bro? They got all these Aja Wilson commercials.
And
So
courtside.
Yes,
does
they
that
do.
make you jealous?
Courtside.
Hey man, listen, bro. I'm just saying, man. Hey,
Courtside.
It's not
They're
jealousy.
trying to do
It's
the same thing that they do with Angel
Wow.
Reese or whoever. They're trying to push
well, yeah,
popularity
yeah.
onto us, and we
Yes.
resist it at every turn. At
And that
every
makes them
turn.
angry.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's why Cece, if she went and played bowling, she'd have an audience.
He
She'd have
said,
an
Mhm.
"Bro,
audience at tennis
That's
or
what
soccer.
good business is supposed to try to promote everyone, the league. I
that's
mean,
what
yeah,
she's
promote
doing."
your
That's the
promote the
point.
thing, of
She's
course,
been doing
but
that since she's a little
you have
girl.
to introduce these new fans to new players. If you're a fan of
No,
basketball,
you
why
don't.
wouldn't you want to know? Why wouldn't you want to know
Primus,
more good
I
players?
can answer Primus on that,
That's what she's
if I
been doing.
may.
That's what she's been trying to do. Hey, Antoine Baker, he said Asia was in commercial before CC even got in the league. I know. I didn't say she wasn't. I didn't say she wasn't, but Asia was the same one that was saying they only
Hey,
pushing
hey,
kids
let me
because
ask the ladies a question.
Right.
no,
Kasha,
I'd like to answer
let me
Primus
ladies a question.
Primus comment too, if I may.
it don't. Yeah, go ahead.
Who goes? Who goes?
Maria.
Anybody?
Me? Or,
Maria, you can go.
hey, hey, Primus.
Please.
We've had this conversation before. Remember how I told you in the past? You are a fan of uh, a Reese, right? Remember we had this conversation in
I'm
the
a
past.
fan of the
Soon after I
WNBA.
came on board here. Wait. Okay. When I said to you, you as a fan, if you want me to know more about Angel Reese, the way to do it is not to piss me off, right? Because I'm going to treat you
Mm-hmm.
like a mutt and then I'm going to ignore you, right? Because I'm going to go, why do I want to hear from this guy when he's being an asshole and he wants to tell me about another player? Versus a friendly conversation is if you were at a bar and you go, hey, I'm glad that you like Cece. You know who else you might like? You should check out Angel Reese. And then I may be open to that. You see how I'm listening
Yeah.
now? Because you didn't help me close that door.
I hear you.
It's
Music
your
line.
job as a fan. Wait a minute. It's your job as a fan. If you want us to know more about Angel Reese, it's in your presentation. Just like if I went over to a stream where Angel Reese was the subject, which I did, and I just stood there and watched all the comments and I was flabbergasted, but nevertheless, I said nothing because I had nothing to offer because I don't want to piss anyone else off, right? But that's what I'm trying to say. If you want to sit here and say, you know, but the W should, encourage other players. No, the W is a business. You as a fan, if you want us to be exposed to a player that you like, it's up to you. See what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. Can I respond, please? Courtside
Yeah.
is lamenting about other players having commercials. And the guy from Iowa was like, yeah, that's fucked up. What? What are we
Oh,
talking about?
I didn't
That's
say
not
that.
true.
I didn't say that. I didn't say
You
that. I
did.
didn't
You
say that.
said,
who's
But that's
lamenting?
not but
No, what
that's not
happens is
my
this, bro. This
point,
is what I was trying to say, man.
Primus.
Kind of like what Maria was saying. If you just let me, if I would have came when I came into the W because CC came, if I'd have came into the W and I found out about Angel Wilson on my own, I probably would have been more accessible to watching her and stuff like that. When you keep trying to force it on me, bro, like I don't want to see that.
Exactly.
Have you ever been watching?
with the
Have you ever been
commercial?
watching? No, I ain't talking about a commercial, bro. Asia Wilson said all kind of stuff, bro. Can we just keep it 100,
Yeah.
bro? She said stuff to Kelsey Plum, bro.
Yeah.
She said all
She.
kind of stuff, bro. Let's keep it real, bro. Like she was saying that Caitlin Clark only get the stuff because she white. That's jealousy, bro. Why would you if you
That
gotta
turned off a lot of
if
people.
you
So hold
if
up.
you
So
Yeah.
no, you'll
bro,
sit up here and allow people to blame stuff on players being black, but
I
it
didn't say
doesn't. But
that.
it's
I didn't say
impossible.
that.
Nobody
I said
Nobody
you.
said
I
that
What?
people
said you
being
allow
black.
them
I
on
didn't
your
say that.
platform.
Said
I
that
said you
here.
allow them on your platform to cast blame on jealous black players. So, and that's fair game. But Asia Wilson can't say, yeah,
Asia
Caitlin Clark,
Wilson,
her
No, you're
whiteness
I'm
is
not,
We
wrong.
never
no.
No.
said
Here,
black.
No,
hold on real
We
quick.
honey.
said
Hold on real quick.
black
No.
people.
Hold on real quick. Let me answer him, then we'll go around the panel. I'm not saying Asia Wilson is a grown woman. She can say whatever she want to say, bro. And whatever she want to say. But then I have a right to respond and I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like she can say whatever she want to say. Nothing she said was like, I guess, out of pocket. She said she only getting endorsements because she's white privilege. Okay, cool. White not a sin, a crime, privilege not a people say white privilege all the time, right?
I
Okay,
don't think
cool.
that's what you
I
said,
got
by
a
the
right.
way.
I got a right to say that is what she said,
She
bro.
said
She
that.
did say
She
that.
said
She did
that,
say
man.
that.
You know what I
She
mean?
said
So
she only gets endorsements because she's white.
Yes.
no, she
Exactly.
said
She said
white
it
privilege,
makes
bro.
her angry that she does
Yes,
all this work
she
and
said
then
it.
along comes this young lady, whatever. Because
Oh,
she's
but hold
white.
up, hold up.
Let
Caitlin
me see if I can
agreed with
find it
her,
for you.
didn't
And
she?
I'll send you the.
Caitlin agreed with her, did she not?
Bro,
No,
what
Yes,
did
she
she
No,
did.
did
Yes,
not.
she
no,
did.
no, no, no,
yes,
Yes, she
no,
did,
Caitlin
Marty.
did agree
Yes,
with her.
she
Hold on.
did.
no.
Caitlin agree with her.
That was no. That was
Caitlin
in
agree
the
with her.
beginning. That was in the
Yes,
beginning
she
when
did.
Caitlyn first came into the league. When Caitlyn first came into the league, we were open. I was open to seeing all kinds of people. And then the first thing that we were met with was that the reason that she's here, that she has all this, is because she's white. I'm not white, I'm Puerto Rican. But that turned me off. And then on top of that, she knew she was getting a shoe deal. She knew she already had a shoe deal in the work, Asia. and pretended like she didn't.
Right.
And then when they announced Cece's deal, that guy that she hangs out with, that the albino nasty motherfucker, I'm sorry my language, started attacking Cece and her fan base on X. She didn't
No,
deserve that.
no,
She
you're
didn't,
not
and
gonna put.
that turned people off some more. What they
No,
should have done was when she came to the league, when Cece came to the league, and you knew that Asia was the biggest player, they should have marketed them together.
Hey, Marisol, you know what
And
though?
that would have brought people in because let me tell you something though.
that's
The All
smart.
Star, the All Star game. I mean, the All Star when they started voting for All Stars, Asia got a really big boost. That was us. That was
Hey, you know
us.
something? You know something? If I'm a company, right? If I'm a company and I want to pick anybody up here on this panel to give them an endorsement deal, that's my choice.
I'm
I'm
not a Karen. Goodness,
Yes.
I'm not a Karen.
I'm not in. I'm investing in one
And
of
You
these
go
people.
fuck yourself.
It doesn't
let
matter
me
what
know.
player says.
Let,
I'm the
let
one
me know if I
investing.
can also.
But I do gotta say something though. We keeping it real. Caitlin Clark did come back and agree to that shit. Now we gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? She said,
Agree to what?
Later on, after they beat the shit
hold
out
on,
of her, and then
hold
they
on, hold
kept
on.
asking her, "You need to
No,
talk. You
Marty,
need to say
we can't
something. You
do
need to
that. We
say
can't do
something. You
that,
need to
Marty.
say something."
Hold
Love
on.
you,
That's
Marty,
what
but we
people
can't
know.
do that.
She said, I don't know her exact words. I'm paraphrasing, but she said a
I
lot of
do.
my stuff is because of I do have privilege. I know she said I do have privilege. Same thing kind of Paige got up there and said, and I'm not saying CC can say what she want to say, but then another person got to read right to how they perceive it. Just like I don't care about Asia Wilson can ball. Nobody can get up here and say the girl can't ball. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can say that. You know what I'm saying? I never said she couldn't ball. I just said I don't like the way all the other stuff. And it's not appealing to me to watch. That's my right, bro. I don't have to watch Asia Wilson if I don't want to.
Hey,
It's my right.
courtside.
Yeah.
Can I add something to Marisol's? Okay, so aside
We got a
from
lot of
Asia
quiet people, man.
Wilson,
Anna,
who,
Diva, what up? Music,
uh,
bro.
if I may just add this, who is the biggest player or who should be the biggest ambassador to basketball? Okay, my personal opinion is Tarasi, right? Tarasi's on my shit list because I expected her to be better than the bullshit that she spewed about
Mhm.
Cece. She should have
Exactly.
been here going, you know what? I don't know much about the kid, but we're going to welcome her. Let's see what she can do. Let's just play ball. But she didn't do that. And I lost total respect for her on that because that was bullshit. I expected more from you. And that goes back to Primus. Primus, look, I'm paying attention. It's not all about Cece. I expect certain things from other players. And that also includes Asia Wilson. Because, yes, Asia Wilson is a very good player. But I expect more from her when you have the new kids on the block coming up. You should have
Mhm.
been in that box of
Mentors and
welcoming
yep.
players. Because I'll tell you something, Primus, had she done that, had Tarasi done that, chances are you and I would not be having this conversation of a duel between Cece and Reese.
I'm gonna
Because
agree.
she would have been welcomed into this sport, into this league the right way. But they
I,
didn't do that.
I agree with Maria. I do want to say that when I first started watching, I wasn't interested in watching the WNBA, and I really stayed away for quite some time. It wasn't until CC, after her first year, was really doing well that it kind of pulled me in. And I didn't know that Tarasi was being, how do you say, negative. I didn't know that there was all of this hate in this league like this. And when I saw that Clark, they had the, what was it, they had the voting for the All Star game or what have you, and I saw that Asia had gotten a lot more votes. And I was thinking to myself, Asia must really love that Clark is in the league and appreciate the fact that she's got way more votes this year. They must really appreciate Clark. Only to find out these women are hating this hard. It was so ridiculous to me because
Oh,
y'all,
yeah.
the way that you guys talk about women, women around me don't act this way. They don't show disrespect and disdain for each other. So when you all keep saying that this is how women, I don't get it because the women I deal with are not like this. So for me, when I started to see this and more hate and the way they were treating Clark, it made no sense to me. So Maria is absolutely correct.
Diva.
Diana,
I'll
Thank you,
do
Miss Diva. Thank
had,
you.
it.
had Diana Taurasi said, been kind and open and welcoming to Clark and all of these other players, and especially Asia, the things that she said, I couldn't even understand why she's got white privilege. She doesn't even like herself. Let me be clear on that. People who doing that kind of stuff, they don't like themselves.
Can I say? I'd like to say something, please.
So just to end this, yes, these people have not been kind and welcoming to Clark, and it has turned a lot of people off, especially me, because it doesn't make any sense when she's the one bringing so much to
I hate to hurt anybody's feelings, but Asia Wilson didn't need one Caitlin Clark fan vote to make the All-Star team. Sorry.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hold on.
You're not listening to the point, Primus.
I need to respond real quick. Nobody said that she needed the vote, but you can appreciate the fact that before you got only 1,000 votes, and now Clark comes in, you got hundreds, tens of thousands, and you can appreciate that if you are an intelligent person. That's what I'm saying, Primus.
Hey, hold on real quick. Let me piggyback on what
they voted Sophie Cunningham too.
Hold on real quick.
No, in 2023, Asia had 88,000 votes.
I want to piggyback off that because I don't know the exact number, but the thing about it is Caitlin Clark has raising all these girls' level of popularity because, like Diva and Marisol said, I don't know the exact number, but it was like 80-some thousand, 100,000. Now they get 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 votes. That's Caitlin Clark effect, brother. If you don't know it or not, Flip baby.
And guess what? She's an all-star with or without it. Nobody needs Caitlin Clark fans' approval to say that she's great.
No. You're missing the point. You're missing the point. Everybody up here know Asia can ball.
Yes, he is.
Everybody up here know Asia can ball. We're talking about she got more fans due to Caitlin Clark coming in the league. That's what we're saying.
You're not fans of hers, though. You just respect her game.
I didn't say me. I said she got more fans. I said she got more fans.
Primus, why? How do you think I know about Asia Wilson? Why do you think I know about
women's basketball player?
No. Listen to my question.
No, I don't.
I'm the outside observer. How do you think I know about Asia Wilson? Let me answer it for you. Because I came here because of Cece, and because of Cece, I wanted to know about other players. That's what we're talking about, Primus. It's not. That's what we're talking about, Primus.
Hey, Flint, baby, what up, man?
Can I respond? All I'm saying is that's great. You found a player you like. I'm saying she didn't need anyone's validation.
I agree. We agree. She can ball.
But she's always crying about it, though. That's what she talks about.
She can ball.
That's what she talks about. How life is so hard. Everybody has privilege.
All I know is when she came
Puerto Rican is not a race.
They was moving arenas for her.
Damn,
they was moving arenas.
What did you say about Puerto Ricans?
I said Puerto Rican is not a race.
I never said it was a race. It's an ethnicity. If you must know, I am half black and half white.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, God damn, it went left.
Say it isn't so. And you might sprinkle in a little indigenous as well, a little Taino in there too, as sprinkles.
Crazy, Maria. Hey, hold on real quick. I got Flint baby just pulled up. Flint baby, what up?
I'm a dip, make it quick. I just wanted to correct what y'all got wrong about Asia Wilson. She was not talking about CC. She was talking about Sabrina Ionescu, who came in her rookie year and already had a shoe deal. That's what she was talking about. Because Sabrina is connected to the Kobe and the Mamba mentality.
Oh, okay.
So that whole thing was a misconstrued thing that a lot of CC fans ran with.
How did Asia get it wrong about Caitlin getting all the attention because she's white? Who was messed up there? Was that about Sabrina or Cece?
Well, Sabrina got some salsa too.
No,
when she first came to the league.
But hold on, wait a minute.
They hated on Sabrina too when she first got there.
Hold on.
Because of the Kobe connection.
Make a lot of people uncomfortable.
No, because these definitely not like.
Hey, hold on, real quick. One at a time.
That's the thing. People want to deny that fact.
Hey, bro, listen. I don't know why we arguing about this fact, bro. Everybody up here know that Asia Wilson's not more popular than Caitlin, bro. Like, why are we even doing this? We all know how Asia feel about Caitlin. Why are we playing these games, bro?
That ain't how she felt about it. That's how the fans took it. She wasn't talking about CC.
The two most popular are CC and Reese. Those are the two most popular girls. at the WNBA.
Y'all crazy, man.
And
Y'all,
it's
And
amazing.
then what y'all was
Hey,
saying about Reese is crazy,
courtside.
because this the thing about it. How can
Let
y'all
me
be
know when
mad
I
at
can chime in.
Reese for
Courtside.
doing what she doing when the whole team sucks? Chicago sucks as an organization. If you don't know, they won a championship in 2021. They have no players left from that squad. That should tell you a lot right there. They done fumbled about 3, 4 Hall of Famers.
Courtside. Do you
Let me
know
know when you start.
all I know
every
is this. I don't know about all that, but this is what I do know. I'm gonna just speak the facts, man. I don't know about the opinions. The facts is Angel Reese was supposed to be compared to Caitlin Clark. She came in the league, her team didn't go to the playoffs. All I know is Caitlin Clark drug her team to the playoffs. I don't know about all that.
Time out. Hold on,
I don't know
Courtside.
about all that other stuff.
How did Clark drag her team to the playoffs when she has
Because
a
they
better
haven't
team than the
been.
Chicago Sky? She has 2 All-Stars on her
I
team
don't
with some
I
bench
don't know about
players
all that, bro. I
that
don't
made
know.
it
I
to the
know.
playoffs without her this
Listen,
year.
bro, did she not have Cardozo over there? Didn't Cardozo go before her? What put it? Didn't she have a top
She
pick?
went
Cardoso was
3,
third.
and y'all don't talk about 2 through 6.
Brings the
Okay, so she had Cardozo. What's her name? Khadijah. What's her name?
So you don't even know the girl's name.
I don't.
She an All-Star.
I don't know her name. I never.
Cardoso.
And what about Cam Brink? Cam Brink plays with about 4 or 5 that would be all-stars. She never
Hey,
gets any
bro.
smoke. They're not going to the playoffs either.
Hey, bro. All I know is she ain't been to the playoffs yet. That's
All
all
I
I know.
know is Clark playing with 2 All-Stars, so that makes 3 All-Stars on one team. You better make the damn playoffs.
I don't know about. That's all I know, bro. That's all I know,
That's
bro.
all I
All I
know is
know
if
is,
you got 3 All-Stars and you don't make the playoffs, there's something wrong there.
hey,
They were
all I know
all-stars
is
the
she
year.
took them to the
They were
playoffs. That's all I
all-stars the
know.
How
year
did she?
before.
And they
No.
go
She
into
didn't
the
take her to the
playoffs without
playoffs.
her.
The Fever
So
took
what
her
does
to the
that mean?
playoffs.
They
The
were
people that
all-stars the year before. Wasn't Kelsey Mitchell and Boston all-stars the previous year? I know Boston.
Boston,
Yes.
What
Boston was
are
rookie
you
of the
yeah,
year.
talking
they
about?
do.
Didn't go
Mm-hmm.
that year.
Hey, Flynn, baby.
And they also tanked because they had the same exact record at All-Star break, Boston rookie year as Clark's rookie
Flynn,
year.
baby. Hey, Flynn, baby, check this out. I'm gonna go to you right now, Pete. Hey, Flynn, baby, check this out. All I know is this. Somebody came out. I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying? But somebody came out and said her and her can win without CC, but CC can't win without them. And they was on the team together before CC got there, and they was getting their ass whooped. And they wasn't
And they
going to
also tanked that same
no,
Boston
no
rookie
tank.
year.
Ain't no tank. They
It
didn't go
is
to
a tank. How you had the same record at All-Star break and don't win no more games?
man because you were sorry.
No, they wasn't sorry. They tanked. You can't. So they were sorry with Clark because they had 13 wins too.
And courtside, that is something you would have advocated for the Fever to do
Hey,
to get
bro.
Caitlin.
Hey,
And
listen,
then they
bro.
mad at Angel for speaking out when they want Clark
I'm
to
not
speak
mad.
out.
I
That
said
shit
Caitlin
crazy.
should do that.
That's
I
what I'm
said
talking about, bro.
no. Hold on, real quick. So y'all lying on me now. I said Caitlin should do that. If you go watch my videos, I just said a few minutes ago.
He
Caitlin
did.
not
He
no
did.
little kid. I didn't say Caitlin not no little kid. She need to stand up for. I just said that. So I'm not upset with Angel. You know what I'm saying? At all. I think Caitlin
I'm
should
not
have a
saying you, Cross. I'm saying the Clark fans, period, have that
How
double
she did
standard
it.
of wanting Clark to say something, but then want to talk bad about Angel when she do it.
bro. I never talked
For
down on
real.
Angel. I
I
never said
didn't say
nothing down.
you. I said Clark fans.
Angel. But the
Well,
reason.
I'm a
Let me say
Clark
something.
fan. I didn't say anything regarding Angel Reese. Reese is going to do what Reese is going to do.
Hey,
There's just a difference in the way that she did it. That's just it.
hey, Pete, go ahead, Pete. You know you say you've been waiting.
I want to start with a question. Going back to the Asia topic, can the chat please write yes or no, and the panel just yell out yes or no? Did you hate Asia Wilson's comments about people, whether it's with Sabrina or Cece, she was talking about having things because they're white,
Yes.
meaning
No,
white
Yes,
privilege? Yes or
Yes,
no?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
it's a thing. It's
Okay,
real.
good.
No,
Did
white
you?
privilege is real.
Okay,
White privilege
can
is real.
I get a
A lot of
yes or
people like
no?
Clark because he was straight and white.
Okay, can
and
I
she
Thank
get
you,
a yes
Chad.
or
involved.
no now? Wait, I have another question. Can I get also a yes or no quick? Did you hate Cece's white privilege comments?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I
Okay,
I
hate
didn't.
because
pandering.
she
this
was
this this is my
pandering. Correct.
Thank you, Pete.
I hate
this
pandering. I don't
this
need
is
it.
my this is my point. I use the word hypocrisy a lot. It's a triggering word. I know. I need to trigger people sometimes. Why? Because for a lot of people, that is your. If it don't apply, let it fly. For a lot of people, that is your shot collar because you keep shitting on the rug, and I'm trying to get you to stop. Okay, so the only way to do that, oftentimes, is to trigger you. There's no. There's no way you can hate Asia Wilson's white privilege comments, which I hated. Okay, and then say You have no problem with Cece's comments
We
because
all said
Cece's
we did.
comments. Wait.
We all
I know. I'm saying for the
Facts,
people who
Pete.
say they
Facts.
don't, because Cece co-signed her comments. When I say this, is another thing that triggers people. When I say Cece has thrown her fans under the bus multiple times, people say, "No, you're fucking full of shit." Blah blah blah. You know how she threw them up under the bus? Because when she came into the league, her fans were automatically called racist, which by default means Caitlyn is a racist. Okay, that's what they're saying. And she gave them fodder by co-signing Asia's comments, especially also when she said, "I'm not being targeted. This was a basketball play, blah, blah." You can make the excuses aside, any excuse you want. You know, she was pandering, she had to do it, they would have fucked her up, whatever. Fine, put that to the side. But she threw she threw her fans under the bus, because then it started ramping up the attacks on her fans. When
why I
her
would never said
fans were
anything.
attacked with monkey noises, let's start an investigation, Caitlyn didn't say one fucking word in defense of her fans. Not even her team did. Okay. Now, am I saying she doesn't love her fans? No, I'm not saying that. People need to please put feelings aside. What I'm saying is, you are, as a grown-up, you are responsible for your own words. We love to say, myself included, Pete included, Caitlyn is very polished. I said it previously. She has a very polished public persona, more than, I would say, 90% of athletes out there. Oh, and even celebrities, okay? And celebrities, I mean actors, singers, whatever. She's very polished. So we have to hold her to a higher standard, okay? Period. The
Let me
final
go after
point
Pete.
is, the final point is, we have to be more objective, folks. I like Cece as a basketball player. The people who say you just hate Caitlyn, no, I love Cece as a basketball player. Courtside, you love the Dallas Cowboys. Who's, really quick, who's your favorite player?
CD.
Okay, in the off season, are you going in his Instagram, looking at his vacation photos to see what he's wearing, where he's going? Are you?
No.
Okay, you're interested only in his game, correct?
Yeah.
This is not a shot at the people who love watching CC play golf or go to Starbucks or do anything. This is not a shot at you. No. Do you? I like her as a basketball player. I don't give a shit if she plays golf. I don't give a shit if she goes to India and plays cricket next week. Okay? I'm only interested in her as a basketball player because I am sports first. What the problem is, and again, I have no problem with the people who like her other activities. That's your right, man. I would never infringe on your rights. However, that has pushed a lot of people toward the idolatry that I talk about, okay, because they lose sight of a lot of objectivity. And when we have these conversations, a lot of the time they devolve, because people get their feelings in it. People are not looking at the cold hard facts. Diva spoke on this before. Maria did too. That's all I wanted to say. You know what I mean? We just need to be more.
Hey, Pete, hold on real quick, Primus. You know the problem right now, bro? This is the problem, bro. It's almost like a war. You got the diehard WNBA fans versus the casuals, because that's what they call us, casuals, right? And I consider myself a casual.
Right.
CC leave, I'm out of here, bro. And I ain't never said nothing different. That's not me shitting on the other girls. I'm not interested. So then you got people that's, you guys are casual. Then like Primus, he's like a diehard WNBA fan. So if CC leave, he's still gonna watch. But then you got people like me on the other side. So it creates like a divide, bro. And it shouldn't be that way. I got a right to like who I like. You got a right to like who you like. I like the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of people hate the Dallas Cowboys, but I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. Not one player can leave, and I'm gonna leave the Cowboys. See, I came from the CC for CC. If she leave the Fever, I'm out of here, bro. That don't make me wrong. That don't make me wrong. That's my right.
Courtside. Let me follow it up. Okay, here's the thing, like what Pete was saying, like you guys make excuses for Caitlyn that you'll demonize other players for, you know what I mean? Like the whole, when she wore the shirt, what'd you say? Oh, she had to do it. They made her do it. You know what I mean? You'll find every excuse in the book. And I'll just say this about Caitlyn, like, it's like people are scared to admit Caitlyn is a cultural icon for a lot of people. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There's plenty of cultural icons that are black athletes. Like, I don't know why your people are so, it's so taboo for people to admit that. but it's like they do everything to go around that,
To
and they
admit
project
what?
by saying if you don't like Caitlyn, you're racist.
Admit what?
No, it's the opposite. It's the
Hey, hold on real
opposite.
quick. Hold on real quick. I
What do you
got JT
mean?
up here. What up, man?
If we don't stand for these other
Hey, Keith.
women, we're called racist, casual. We're called all kinds of names. Yes, we are. Yes, we
JT,
are. We're
Anna,
demonized.
I go to JT then Anna. Go ahead, JT.
Can you hear me, Junkie?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so let me start off by saying this, right? I think the problem that ultimately we have is that okay, so I'll put it this way, because actually, Junkie, you kind of said it a little bit anyway, so I just add on. There are two sides that are so dug in, to be honest, that like budging one side or the other is basically impossible. Like, and I can say this by experience because Junkie, I know you're like more of a CC guy, right?
Yeah, I said that from the jump
So
from
yeah,
day one though.
Yeah. So you know from like my experience and like being around other people that I'm more of a Reese guy. But the thing is,
Yeah.
like, I feel like for us though, we're not like, I'll put it this way. Like, I don't think we're a part of like the part of the fan base like where we can't budge off of anything. Like we can be flexible in our opinions. Like even though like we like who we like, we can still like be like, okay, like we can like call out like what they do and don't do basically is what I'm saying, right?
Exactly.
The problem is though the problem is with certain parts of both fan bases is that there are a part of both fan bases that just they're like so dug in that they won't like acknowledge like anything that literally goes against like what they believe. They're not going to acknowledge it, and so it gets to be a problem because when you have two forces that are that strong going up against each other, like it's never going to go well. Like if you try to move a rock against another rock, it's not going to work. Like
Hey,
a boulder cannot move
listen,
another boulder. You know what I mean?
JT, that don't be the problem. The problem is the same thing that the Indiana Fever organization did. People get on YouTube and they'll take one person's comment and they create that to everybody. You know what I'm saying? They'll say, well, I seen somebody say it, and that means all of us said it. I never said that. You heard one person say that. You know what I mean? Then you come over here and tell me how I don't like Angel Reese. I never said nothing bad about Angel Reese. Everything I ever talked about any player was always on the court. Always on the court. You ain't heard me call no. You can't go find no video of me calling no girl no name, none of that, bro. I always talked about on the court. So why am I wrong if I say I don't like Angel Wilson? I don't like Angel Reese. People attack me. Oh, you Caitlyn. Yeah, I said I like Caitlyn. That's it. That's it, bro. I don't like the other. I don't watch them.
Can I make a statement courtside?
I don't watch them. And Pete, to your point, I don't know Pete. Is he still up here? Yeah, Pete still up here.
I'm here.
I want to tell you this too, bro. When you asked that question, that I like what Caitlyn did, my answer was no. You know what I'm saying? So I did say Caitlyn, I didn't like the way she did that.
Yes, you did.
Bro?
Yes,
I said
you did.
that.
You did.
All right. So you can't take me or somebody else and try to equate that to everybody. That ain't how it roll, bro. I
didn't say everybody. I didn't say everybody though, because I knew for a fact you did it, and you said it. You were very vocal.
Yeah, I didn't like
multiple times.
Yeah, I didn't like the way she did that, bro.
Yeah,
and I agree with you. I agree with you somewhat too that she didn't take up for her fans. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Caitlyn Clark damn near did that. You could tell, bro. She didn't want to do that shit, bro. She did that, bro, because she was in this league, bro, and she was trying to take up for these players, man. That already don't like her, bro. You know what I'm saying? That she didn't want to do that, man. She did not want to say that. Caitlyn Clark stay out of that type of situation. But then you gonna tell me, oh, Caitlyn Clark's a tank. I never said that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tony G, what up?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What up, Tony G?
What up?
Yeah, I was talking.
What up,
I was listening to what you was talking about, man.
Yeah.
About why? How do you know Angel hurt?
I think somebody got something in their background. I don't know if it's you or not, but repeat your question, brother. I didn't hear you.
No, I'm saying how do you know?
Can you ask Tony to speak up a little bit because I can't hear him?
No, yeah. How do you know that she's hurt?
Who's hurt?
Angel Reese.
I don't know.
You were saying she faking her injury. Why?
Okay, hold on real quick. Are you done? I'm gonna answer you. I'm gonna let you finish though. I'm gonna let you finish.
All right.
I'm gonna answer you right now. I didn't know if you was done or not. I didn't want to interrupt you, but check this out. I don't know for sure if Angel Reese is faking or injured. You know what I'm saying? But all I said is based off the history that I have in front of me, I said long time ago, bro, you can go back and watch my video. I said at the end of the year, Angel Reese gonna be hurt. You know what I'm saying? And we all kind of believe, we don't know for sure that she act like her back was hurt another day. We don't know for sure. I don't got no proof, no evidence.
Hey, courtside. Man, come on, man. Stop.
Bro, did she not get suspended? And then
stop doing that, man. You know that girl. She been banged up. like all the
All right,
players in the league been
all
banged
right,
up,
man.
man.
All
Well,
right,
she
man.
falls a
All right.
lot
I'm
though.
just
Oh,
She
saying she
falls
been
a
listen
lot.
banged
though.
up through the whole
All
league,
right.
man. Come
But
on,
listen
man.
though, Tony
She
G.
falls
Tony
a
G,
lot.
check this out, right? Check this out, right?
Come on,
Why
be
is it a
fair,
problem?
courtside. Be
This
fair.
is the all right. I'm gonna answer you though, bro. But you gotta let me talk though. I'm gonna let you. I got you. I'm
Go,
gonna let
go
you
ahead.
go.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
let you go. Why is it a problem? See, this is what I don't understand. All the Angel Reese people can come over here and I let them say everything they want to say about Kaylin being faking the whole year, right? But then we say something about Angel, it's personal. Y'all say we faking. Now all year, even Tony G, you gotta admit this. All year we've been hearing Caitlin Clark faking. It's been in my chat. Every video, oh, she faking. She ain't hurt. She shot. She played, and she was kicking the ball. She was shooting. Oh, we've been hearing that all year. So the moment I say Angel Reese is faking,
Let me
why is it an issue?
let me say something. At first, I said one time that Caitlin was faking, until I seen that day when she re-injured her hamstring, what they call growing,
Groin,
and
Yeah.
groin.
yeah, that looked at real, bro. That's what I'm saying. And I stopped saying that. I'm saying that girl is honestly injured. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen the
Hey,
reaction on her
hey,
face.
Tony
She
G.
was in pain. I know
Tony
in
G.
pain when I see it.
Hey, Tony G. Can I ask you a
What's up,
question? I
Tony
want you to
G?
keep it real. I want you to keep it real though.
Yeah, what's up?
If Angel Reese didn't get suspended for the first half of the game, the other game, would she play that game?
Yeah, she would have played.
All right, then why her back hurt, bro? That's what I'm saying. So that leads
No,
me to believe
she had yeah.
she's faking an injury.
I had a back injury before, man. Back
Man,
injuries come back. You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Hey, did you know what you just said, brother? I want to make sure you know what you
What are
just said.
chronic?
What?
I
I
asked
had a
you,
back injury before, man.
okay, I understand. I asked you, bro, would she have played if she didn't get suspended the first half? You said yes. So then all of a
She would
sudden
have
she's
played. Yeah,
suspended.
she would have played. I'm gonna say it again.
Okay, so now all of a
If she
sudden her
wasn't
back hurt.
suspended,
Bro,
she
stop.
probably would have played. But I'm saying we
Is that
don't
not
know
faking?
if her
Is that
back
not
injury
faking?
came back though.
All right, brother. You got me. You got me,
What's
brother.
it?
You got me.
What was the
I got a
diagnosis though?
question.
You got me, man. You got me, brother.
And no, I'm just saying anyway. To be honest, I wouldn't play for that weak ass team anyway. They sad as hell, bro. They been getting blowed out without her, man. Come on, man, on the court. That team is a joke, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
And
hey.
then
Not
you
a good
sitting there
team,
laughing.
Tony G.
You seen how Jeff P did to that team, dog. He passed
Hey,
up Centron,
Bro,
bro.
he's not.
But
hey,
you don't
He's
listen,
not
have this
good.
listen.
weak
He's
ass.
not good, bro.
Hey, chat. I want to ask the panel and all you guys up here. And this is a serious question.
Come on.
None of
You
us
know,
know.
Go ahead, Junkie.
Hold on. I'll get you, bro. I want to ask everybody up here though. None of us know if Angel Reese is hurt or not. We don't have no factual evidence. We ain't the doctors. We don't know none of this. But we do know this though. Every time at the end of the season, bro, for some reason, she always come up hurt. And I called it a long time ago, bro. I said by the end of the year, something gonna be wrong with her, man. You know what I mean? Maybe it is a real injury, but I know last year, as soon as the Caitlin Clark Rookie of the Year shit was over with, she was hurt, bro. I know an unrivaled at the end, she was hurt, man. Now y'all ain't making the playoffs, y'all ain't doing nothing. You're hurt again. Like, goddamn, bro, it's almost like a pattern, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems to be a pattern. Caitlin Clark has only been injured one time her whole career, so we can't say that. We don't have no proof that she get hurt. We have no proof of that.
Here,
You
let
know
me
what I
jump
mean?
in,
But
Junkie.
anyway, hey Diva, go ahead, Diva. I don't know if you want to comment to Tony G or you gonna go somewhere else with it.
No, I think I get Tony G's point about how a lot of people make it seem as though Caitlin Clark does no wrong, and I agree with him. I've seen that a lot, and I would say that there is a chance that no, she's not. I mean, listen, we've seen a lot that shows us that it's likely that she's not as hurt as what they're saying.
Yes.
One, the things that she's been doing. Two, the fact that they've got her traveling with them, and then they tell us Chloe Bibby can't travel because of her injury, but they still got Caitlin Clark, one of the most important pieces, or should be one of the most powerful players in the WNBA, and you got her traveling around. That's you're not having a respect for her health if you're saying she truly is hurt. So that's why I'm not saying that she's faking or what have you, but there's a reason why people are saying that, and I don't blame them for saying it, because there's a lot of evidence that she's not as hurt as what they're telling us.
I got you. Hey, Ronald, you there, Ronald?
Agree, Diva.
Ronald, you there, Ronald?
Yeah, I am there.
Take yourself off mute,
What's
bro.
up?
Go ahead.
Well, Ronald.
Hey guys, how you guys all doing? Diva, everybody.
Hi, Ronald.
Hey man.
We good, Jay. We good, bro.
Hey man, I've been listening in, and I just want to say one thing. I don't give a crap about anybody else, and I don't care what CC says or doesn't do. I agree with Diva. There's something wrong with CC, man, because she's been traveling and everything else, and if her groin injury was that bad that she was crying that day, man. She was crying on the bench. If y'all saw that. And if it was that bad, I wouldn't have been traveling. However, it's her fans that made her travel. It wasn't anybody else. And I mean, Diva has a point, you know. Angel Reese, I don't give a shit about her if she's hurt or not. I don't care. I mean, that's who I am. I just don't care. I'm just here for CC.
I got
and
you kind of feel like
yeah, I just don't care. I don't care about what they say. I don't care about the conspiracy, which I'm beginning to think there's something to that. I can change my mind. I have my own opinions about that.
No, I got
and
you.
all that other stuff. But I'm telling you, man, everybody talks about CC like she's dirt. I mean, not everybody, but some people.
Yeah.
And she's not dirt. She's a 23-year-old girl that just
wants to play ball.
No, she's a woman. She's a 23-year-old woman.
Right. Hey, what we gonna do? Hey, check this out. Check this out, though. We're gonna get ready to get up out of here, man. We're gonna go around the panel, give everybody last little closing remarks, man. We up out of here. Hey, music. You still there, music?
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Sum it up, man. Sum it up for us, man.
No, I want to ask the ladies something.
Okay, go ahead.
What would y'all do market wise to put the WNBA in perspective so fans can embrace it for what you know what I'm saying, to just grow the base, because it's all about Caitlin, we all know that, but what would y'all do to market other females that's in the WNBA to grow the base?
They need counseling.
Change 100 personalities.
They need training. They need training. They don't have
change 100.
Yeah, before anything, we need housekeeping and house cleaning. These bad elements that want to be here, get the fuck out. Sorry, get out.
Yeah.
You don't want to play basketball. You want to make it politics. You want to make it this. You want to make it that. I don't want you here. I want basketball players, and if you can't handle that, get the fuck out.
I think they need to start up top, bro. They need to make the league more respectable. You know what I'm saying? That's what they need to start.
Start at Kathy.
Make it more respectable.
Kathy, I agree.
It's supposed to be a business. It's supposed to be a business, not some social league and all this other stuff, bro.
Hey, get this. Kathy used to be the CEO of, I think, Goldman Sachs or some big
Deloitte Touche.
Oh yeah, Deloitte. She used to be the CEO, and I can't for the life of me understand how she can be so stupid, unless once again the agenda, because she's with the agenda. And I wanted, this is going to be my last statement. You said go around and wrap it up. So I'm going to wrap it up with this. Caitlin Clark, she has got a magnetism because of not only who she is on the court, but who she is off the court. The number of things that she does that grabs everybody's heart for the charity work and the kids and just the promotion of the schools in Des Moines and I mean, it's just a constant thing with her foundation. And people are gravitated to good things, and they reject or they repel things that are against that. So when you get people that have all these twisted ideas of what's good, and it's topsy-turvy for the way you've been brought up, you repel it, you resist it, you get away from it. And that's what you were saying. If CC goes, I'm out of here, you and me both. If she goes, I'll go wherever she goes. I could care less about the WNBA.
Hey, that's not down in the WNBA. They're just saying that's what you like. That's what that's all I'm
Can I
saying.
say something? I want to say one last thing, and I'm out of here.
All right.
I heard somebody say that they made the playoffs without CC. If CC hadn't won those games, do you think they would have won those games without CC?
Exactly.
Nope.
That's my point.
They wouldn't even went to the
That's my
Commissioner Cup
point.
without her. They wouldn't have went to the Commissioner Cup without her.
So whoever said that CC did what, or they went to playoffs without CC, they're not telling the truth, because CC needed to win those games. When she won those games, take away the games that she won, and see if they make the playoffs.
I got you. I agree.
8 out of 13.
I got you. I agree. Hey, Tony G, what up?
CC wouldn't have made they wouldn't have made no playoffs, man. With CC on the court, they wouldn't have made no playoffs, man. Seriously. She's terrible, bro. Them turnovers, man. Seriously.
Hey, oh my goodness, man. Y'all crazy, man.
No, seriously. Let me
Hey, Tony G. Tony G, I'm gonna let you finish, bro. I got a question for you, though. I got a question for you, real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you believe? I'm gonna ask you this question. You can answer within your closing remarks, bro, and I'll shut up. Do you believe that the Fever are a better team without Caitlin Clark?
Yeah, they're a better team without CC.
Okay, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, and the best player on there is Aaliyah Boston. Kelsey Mitchell, number 2.
God.
Somebody
Caitlin Clark, number 3.
Dope.
Caitlin Clark, man, come on, lady, cool out, man. Let me finish. Leah Boston, number 2, Kelsey Mitchell.
My apologies. My apologies,
and CC number 3.
because I didn't mute my mic. But don't talk shit, okay?
And then the
I'll let you
greatest
finish, but don't
women's
talk shit.
basketball player is Asia Wilson. All right.
Okay.
Have you been
Y'all
vaccinated?
can say what y'all want to say. You're not gonna push Asia out of the league. She's gonna stay there, and she's gonna dominate.
Who wants to
Hey, listen. Hey, Tony G.
And I predict Asia
Who's
will
looking
win
to
the
push her out?
Hey, Tony G.
Who's looking to push her out? Please let me know who's looking to push her out.
All them haters, man.
Hey, Tony G, check this out. Hey, listen, Tony G, check this out, right? If you watch my videos, bro, I've always said Asia Wilson got game, bro. I've never downed her game.
No, you ain't never hated on her.
I just said it's not entertaining to me. And another thing you said they're better without CC, and they would have made the playoffs without CC. Well, why didn't Boston and Kelsey make the playoffs? No. What about the other years, bro? Before she got here, they was both on the team. Why didn't they make the playoffs then?
Last year, they made the playoffs with CC.
No, CC was there. I'm talking about without CC. Without her.
Oh, they made it this year without her. She only played a few games.
Bro, she was 85.
She contributed, though.
She was 85. She was 85.
She played, what about 14 games?
Hey, she was 8 and 5, bro. 8 and 5.
8 and 5. 8 and 5.
I'm talking about
8
this
games
year.
Take away.
That's what I'm talking about. This year, 8 and 5.
This year, man.
8 and 5. She's 8 and 5. I'm telling you. She's 8 and 5. So 8 of those wins that they got was with CC on the floor. 8 and 5. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
That's a pretty good percentage.
But why y'all
Let me know when it's my turn, courtside.
What'd you say?
Who is?
Why you trying to compare the Fever with Chicago Sky?
It's your guys.
We never talked about.
Hey, Tony G, what happens is this, bro. What it is you got the Caitlin Clark fan base, you got the Angel Reese fan base. See, this is what the Angel Reese fan base.
I'm not Angel Reese fan.
I'm not
but
saying
I do respect that game, though.
I'm not saying you, brother. I'm saying in general. We got the Angel Reese fan base. We got the Caitlin Clark fan base. The society or whoever you want to call put Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark as equals when they never been equals talent wise. I ain't talking about nothing else, color, race, off the court. I'm talking about on the court, talent wise. They never been equal. So then when Angel Reese came in the league, you had people comparing her, and there just wasn't no comparison. So it put the fan bases against each other, bro.
But
That's all. That's all it is.
Hey, but can I say one more thing too?
Go ahead.
Angel Reese fans don't hate Caitlin Clark.
You crack? Oh my goodness!
No, majority of them don't
Send
hate Caitlin Clark, bro.
send me your
But
email.
all Caitlin
Send me
Clark
your
fans
email so I can
hate
send you
Angel Reese
all of
fans.
these texts from X.
I
They call
I
her
ain't
told you
all
never
he was
heard
kinds of
them
back
say
ugly.
nothing
playing.
about no racist stuff
All
about
the
Oh my
time.
God.
CC. They ain't
All
said
the
no racist
time.
stuff about
Oh
her.
my
You're
But they
being
God.
said a whole bunch of
disingenuous
stuff about
all the
Angel Reese.
time.
They
Hey,
call her
Tony G,
a baby giraffe.
Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute.
I'm just saying,
Enough
look,
is enough.
they don't
Enough
even
is
keep
enough.
it
All the
basketball.
time.
If you
That's
keep it basketball,
disingenuous.
that's fine. I don't have no problem. But these motherfuckers be going all the way
listen. Hey, hold
to
on. Tony
racist
G,
stuff, bro.
I'm gonna go to
Oh
somebody
my
else real quick.
God.
I'm gonna go to somebody else real quick. But if you can go on YouTube, bro, and do your research, it's
And
multiple
X.
videos. It's multiple videos on YouTube from other channels, bro. Angel Reese channels calling Caitlin Clark all kind of names, brother. And you can do your research.
No, they not. They only
Bro,
keeping it
That's a
basketball.
Oh my
lie.
God.
They
bro,
only
listen,
keep it
That's a
back.
listen.
They
lie.
said
Tony
Caitlin
G,
Clark
Tony
is a
G, Tony
turnover.
G,
She's
Tony G,
bad
Tony
defense.
G. Listen, brother, I'm not gonna
I
sit up
know
here on the
Showtime.
internet. I'm not gonna lie.
I
I didn't
know
say
Showtime.
Showtime. I didn't say him. It's a lot of
Oh, he's
videos
always talking shit about Sissy.
on YouTube calling her all kind of names, bro. Not basketball, all kind of
Yep.
names, bro.
They
Now
make
these
fun
are
of her
facts.
looks.
I'm just talking about it. I'm just keeping it real with you, brother.
Babe, is this another passport? Why did you get
I ain't never did it, but it's a lot of channels like that. Hey, go ahead. Who is next? Marisol.
that? What he's saying is, Tony, you're wrong. Go on X and you'll see a whole bunch of mean shit, mean racist things. They call
Hey, but
her a
it's more of them.
peckerwood, a
It's more of them out
cracker.
there saying more about Angel than Caitlin.
No, they're about the
I'm
Oh my
sorry.
same.
God.
They're about the
Oh my
same.
God.
They make fun of her looks. They come on now. They call what's that guy's name from Saved by the
I have never
Bell?
heard
They
anybody say that.
yes,
Oh
yes,
well,
Screech. They make fun of
you're not
her.
on the internet.
Come on now.
Hey,
Come
hey,
on
and,
now.
and let me
We don't
ask you
gotta try
something.
to prove it. We don't gotta try to
Send me,
prove it.
Do you
send
know
me,
I'm from
send me your
Indianapolis?
email. Send me your email, and I'll send you some text from
Hey,
I'm
X.
hey,
from
Let me know when
Indianapolis.
it's my turn, courtside.
go ahead. Let Marisol finish.
No,
We're
let
going.
Marisol
No, no,
finish
no.
though.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Go
good.
ahead, Maria. Well, then Diva,
Hey,
then JT.
you know what, courtside?
Yeah.
I love you, but this is America, and I'm kind of tired of. I know it's your bar, brother, but I'm really getting bored and tired with these people who are all about Reese, and they work their way in here, and they talk this shit without being respectful. I come in here because I enjoy you, I enjoy the crew, I enjoy the chat. But one thing I don't enjoy is this bullshit that they get away with talking shit, absolute shit in your bar. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like getting to a point where it's like, man, I really enjoy courtside, but do I want to go in there and listen to Reese bullshit in a CC bar? You
See,
know,
the hate
because
towards Reese.
no, 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 no.
Hold on, you
You
gotta let her
didn't
finish.
hear
You
me
gotta let
say
her talk.
I hate
You gotta let
you.
her talk. You
Okay,
gotta let her
You
talk.
you
You
did
you
gotta let
not.
hate
Yeah, but
you
this
You
is
did
hate
a
not.
Angel
No,
Reese.
no,
C.
no, 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 no,
That's
no,
This
what
let
is
her
it
no,
a
is,
talk.
no,
C.
bro.
This is a
no.
CC
Oh my
Let me
God.
podcast,
Hey,
finish.
though.
listen.
Now
You
Let
gotta
me
let
because
her
This is a
finish
finish.
though.
CC
basketball still
podcast.
Tony
Hey,
G, Tony G,
Tony,
you
Personal,
gotta let her
is
finish. Tony G, you
is
gotta
that
let her finish,
Tony?
bro. You gotta let her
Tony,
finish.
let me, you know what? You know what, Tony? Let me show you how fucking ignorant you are. Because I don't hate Angel
No,
Reese.
don't do that, Maria.
Okay?
Don't do that, Maria. Don't do that,
Okay?
Maria.
No, no,
You
no,
gotta
no.
keep it
Because
respectful,
he's
though.
sitting here and he's assuming that I hate Angel Reese. I don't hate Angel Reese. Because when I got to learn about Angel Reese, I wanted to watch her play. I was also happy that she picked the lane and decided to work on her basketball because that's why I'm here about basketball. So I was happy because she was doing better because she picked the lane. So don't sit here and tell me that I hate Angel Reese. But at the same time, don't go looking for streams that have something to do with Angel Reese because I really don't care to. You understand? But see, you guys tend to find your way into these chats that talk more about Cece, and you right away want to talk shit about us hating.
And put her
I'm tired of
down
it,
and all
bro.
that. Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of it. Why can't you come in here? Like I've said before, if you like Angel Reese, why don't you
Stay on her
come in here
areas.
in a way that says, hey, you know what? I get you. You like Cece. You know what? You know who else you may like is Angel Reese. But you don't do that. You come in here talking shit in a Cece room. Why? Why waste your time? I just don't understand. Help me understand why you waste your time when you have enough rooms, enough Angel Reese rooms to go to. But you instead come here and waste your time. Why? I don't go to your bars and talk shit about Angel Reese because I don't really care to.
I'm not an Angel Reese fan, all right? But I don't hate
But
her.
Act like it.
Hey,
But you're not a
but at the
CC
same
fan
I
time,
don't hate
either.
on.
but at
But
the
you're
hold
not
on,
a
same
I
time,
don't
CC
you
hate
want
fan
on.
to
either.
accuse us. You want to accuse us about hating Angel Reese.
I like
Well,
Leah
I hope
Ball.
that I clarified. I hope I
And I'm from
clarified that
Indianapolis.
for you.
I like Kelsey Mitchell. I just
hey,
don't like
hold on,
Caitlin Clark's game. I don't think she
Hey,
has
So
no
then
courtside,
why would you
she
courtside.
come?
Thank
has no
you.
Why
Thank.
defense.
would you come
She
to
Hey,
a
has
you
no
know what?
game.
podcast?
Hey,
She just talk her
hold
talk.
on real quick. Everybody.
Courtside.
The reason people come over here because everybody know I let people come over here and just say whatever they want to say as long as they're respectful. You know what I'm saying? I don't as long as it's completely basketball, I really don't care. You know what I mean? When I talk about Angel Reese, Angel Wilson, Caitlin Clark, I always refer to basketball. I don't know what other people do, how they call names and all that. That's not me. You know, we don't do that over here.
My apology. My apologies, courtside.
You
It's
good.
just
Hey,
You good.
courtside,
it's
I haven't
getting
called
so
anyone names.
frustrating.
You
I
good.
do apologize, and I
I haven't
apologize
called
to
her no names.
you. I
It's cool.
He
apologize to
calls
the
haters.
panel, and I apologize to the chat.
Maria,
Okay.
you cool. You good. Don't worry about it. Diva, what up? It's on you, Diva.
Hey, I just want y'all funny. Tony, listen,
Yeah.
I get it. You're a Boston fan. As far as Reese goes, let me say this because to what I think that was Maria that was getting on you. To her point is that I remember I was in a bar and I was cheering for a particular team, and then this guy comes in and he just starts going in like, we the best and we the one, we nobody can beat us. And I ended up cheering for the other team because I just didn't like him. And that's what Maria is talking about when she says, you guys come in here and you're cheering so hard, you make us not, now you coming in talking about, oh, Boston is better than Clark, when it's clear, listen, Boston can't even get her own points without Clark. So we're not trying to diss Boston, but when you come with that kind of stuff, now it's like we got to bring out the facts on you. All right, so now you're saying that the Fever are a better team without Clark when they're using her in her proper position. This team doesn't lose. Nobody is really challenging them when Clark is in her proper position. Nobody. So I get it. You say, oh, I like Boston. I like whatever her other name is. But then the question becomes, okay, I get it, but what's your point with Clark? It's like I've seen a lot of people like you who you have an issue with Clark because of her skin color. I'm not saying that.
No, it's not no skin color. Stop it.
Okay,
It has to be. It
Stop
can't
it.
be
No.
anything
It's not
else.
no skin color. I'm not no racist.
Let me tell you something. Y'all stop.
All right.
Y'all stop. We two melanated people. Y'all stop. Y'all, my light skin folk, y'all
How's a
hold
black
up.
woman calling a black man racist?
Yes. No,
How
I'm
do
not
that
black.
sound? You
Hold up. First of
sound
all,
just dumb as a bag
Hold
of
on,
rocks.
man. Hold on. Y'all going too far. Hold on. One at a time.
Everybody has the
No,
ability to be
listen
racist.
up. I know this because
Nobody can.
I know how people are, all right? And I've dealt with a lot of melanated people who have had issues with this woman because of her skin color. And so when you come in here and you try to talk this trash about, well, they better than her, you don't have anything to back anything what you're saying. And so, yes, I said, and I'm not black, you might be black, or I'm melanated. And what I'm saying to you is I know how people do. I know how people in the community do. And I'm saying don't do that because it is not a good look. All right. If you're gonna
don't call me no damn racist. I don't even know what
I didn't call you
That hurts, right? That
hold
hurts, right?
Hold on, man. She
I
didn't
don't
say
like to be
racist.
called
Hold
one
up.
either.
I did not use the term racist, and I don't have an issue with racist. I don't have an issue with racism. That's another thing. We're not getting it. You're not ready for that. What I'm telling you is that I know how people in the community do, where they will diss this woman because of the skin color instead of respecting what her skills are. So you come in here
What
when
skills are they?
you say
Turning the
what?
ball over?
Here we
Oh
go.
my
Please
God.
leave.
How you get
Please
how you get
leave.
silly?
Please
Stop it. You don't know
leave.
what you're
We didn't
talking
see her
about, man.
assist and her
All
Hold on,
points,
right.
hold on. See, this
whatever.
is what I'm talking about. See, you're not coming with
I
any
will.
kind of thing that's factual. So
I
let's
will
understand
show.
this.
Let me
There are all
explain
kinds of
something to
people.
you.
Hold
No
on.
disrespect, but I would
No.
show my face on there. You know
Hey,
what
but
I'm
listen,
saying?
check this
I
out. Hey,
don't
Tony
hide
G,
my
Tony
face.
G, Tony
Here we
G,
go.
Tony G,
Here
Tony
we
G,
She's a
go.
Tony G.
turn over
Hey,
queen.
Tony G, hold on real quick, brother.
Man, it's full of crap.
What they saying is you're being disingenuous, brother. We're talking
Uh-huh.
basketball, and if you're talking basketball, nobody can deny this girl's skills on the court. So for you to come in here, it's almost like you either trolling or you just trying to start some chatter or
Oh,
what.
he's trolling.
No,
Nobody,
of course not. I'm not. I'm only keeping it basketball. I ain't saying nothing
bro.
about Kaden
If you
Clark looks.
okay.
You're
Listen,
full of
but you
crap.
just said she's not
Yeah,
talented, but
please.
that's not true, bro. You
She
said
Come
not.
what?
on now.
Bro, you said what skills, bro? She's the
Bye,
leading
babe.
leader in all points, men and women. That's a skill set, bro. You got to have some type of skills to do that. Out of all the people ever played basketball, college and the WNBA, the NBA, on all these people, men and women, she lead all in all points, bro. You can't be sorry and do that, brother. So for you to come in here and say that, it make us not take your commentary like valid, bro. Because you're not saying nothing. You're talking crazy, brother. You know what I mean? Like for real, for you to say that is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? You got to have skills. She lead the league in assists. That's not a skill set. She's shooting
I didn't say she didn't lead the league in assists. I'm just
That's a
saying.
skill set. Is that a skill set?
Yeah, that's a skill set.
All right,
Angel
you
Reese
just
got
said-
a rebounding
Bro, we
skill
didn't
set,
talk about Angel Reese. We're talking about
but they
Caitlin right
talking
now.
about her like she
No
ain't
one ever
got no
said she
damn
didn't,
skills.
though.
Bro, we're not talking about Angel Reese. We're talking about Caitlin. You said what skills, Caitlin? So you saying what skill? We're addressing that. We're not bringing Angel Reese and all this other stuff. I'm talking about Caitlin Clark right now. You said what skill, and you know damn well she got skills, brother. So for you to say that is disingenuous. That's what they're saying.
Uh-huh.
Y'all come. If I talked about a person, if I talk about a person, and I'm talking about Angel Reese, I'm talking about basketball, bro. I'm not talking about all this other stuff. And like Diva said, I don't know how she worded it, but it's a lot of people. I'm black, bro. I'm black. A lot of people don't like this girl because of her skin. If this girl was black and doing the same thing, she would not receive the hate she did. She do, bro. Those are just facts, man. Like, come on, man. You don't gotta bring race into it, bro. That's what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but Diva, I'm gonna let you finish, and I'm gonna go up to JT.
Okay, thank you. All I'm saying, Tony, is listen. In our community, we got issues, and there's some things that we don't respect because of skin color. We know what's going on. So what I'm telling you is, don't let that be the case here, because you're coming over here dissing that woman when the truth is she has been the best thing not only for that team but for this league, and she should be given that respect. Nobody's over here hating on Reese and all these other people you're talking about, and nobody's hated on even Boston. But you need to give this woman her props, regardless of whatever your issues are. So you're being disingenuous when you don't do that. I'm done.
Hey, I'm gonna go to JT. I'm gonna go to JT real quick, but I'm gonna say something real quick. The reason I know for a fact, not my opinion, not a narrative, or none of that shit. The reason I know for a fact is because not everybody, I'm saying some people, is because she white. Let me tell you how I know that. Do you know a lot of us content creators that's black, we get called coons and buck dancers and gigolos and all that in our comment section? Why is that? They wouldn't say that. They don't call me that for Uncle Tom, all this. You know why they say it? Because she's white, bro. That's how I know for a fact that's what it is. And you don't gotta believe me. You can just go look at my comment section, homie. I got go look in one of my videos, and I'm talking about Caitlin Clark. Just look at the comment section. I don't delete nothing because I don't give a damn. You can go look at it. We get called all kind of stuff, bro. Matter of fact, I did one video, me, Drizzy, which is Keep the Vision, and Angry Fan Sports. We did a video. The video went viral. Ken Swift picked it up on one of our lives. There was a lot of people calling us coons. That's why it went viral, bro. You can go look at that too. So that's how I know it's because she white. But go ahead, JT.
I'm gonna get in line too.
Hey, can you hear me, Junkie?
Yeah, I can hear loud and clear, bro.
Okay, so here's the thing, Junkie, and again, what I'm gonna say, it's not gonna include you, Junkie. It's not gonna include anybody up here, actually. But what I've noticed, at least we're going some YouTube channels and stuff like that, and looking at CC fans. one of the problems that I've noticed, because some people have told me this, is like they don't like the fact that like certain CC fans talk about her the way that they do, but they also make excuses for her in the same time. Like there are some people who have told me that, and they feel like it doesn't. They feel like well, you can't have both. Where you can't have a player who you say is like one of the best ever already, but then make a lot of excuses. Like that's one of the problems that people have told me that like their fans like don't like. It does feel like a conflict, like Junkie. I think that's the thing that I think you have to at least acknowledge is that both together don't feel like they make sense because it's like a player of that stature should be able at least to accomplish a little bit more than what she has. And I think that's part of the issue people have. And again, is it all the way fair? Maybe not, but like that's just at least from my experience listening to other YouTube like platforms and stuff like that. That's one of the common narratives that I get is that hey, you have a player that people have argued is already the best ever already, and she's only in year 2. But then at the same time, like people, there are some CC fans again, Junkie, not you, Junkie, but I'm saying like there are some. No, but there are some of her fans that will say that, like, listen, she still doesn't have the right coach. She still doesn't have the right teammates. Like, she still doesn't have the right people around her to, like, get her to that next level. And people are like, but you said literally that, like, she didn't need that. Like, there are some, and again, Junkie, there are some CC fans that will do that. They will say that, like, she doesn't need these people, but at the same time, they blame those people. Like, that,
well, they do the same thing with, same thing with Reese, though. They just did the same thing with Reese, sir.
Can I ask JT?
Yeah. They were just dogging all her players.
JT,
because they suck.
Let me say something.
Bueno, they can suck, but these other. Well, I don't think these girls suck. I just don't think that they have the right skill set.
Hey, JT, check this out. Hey, Pete, I'm gonna come to you next. Hey, JT, check this out, JT. It don't matter what a person say; they got a right to feel how they feel, bro. If a person say that person's the GOAT, that's their opinion. Mm-hmm. So why should they take blame for them calling somebody else what they see? And what happens is this, bro. A lot of these things start coming up when Caitlin Clark came in here. Me personally, I'm not saying it don't matter because I think it do matter. But I don't think all this championship shit in the WNBA in college was even a big thing until they used it as a narrative against Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? That's what they used against her, bro. Like that's when that narrative started, college and all this other shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people in the WNBA and the NBA that's all-time greats that don't got no championship. You know what I'm saying? That's the narrative against CC.
JT, do you find that Caitlin Clark is treated differently by the referees? Do you find that that she's treated differently by the referees? Just yes or no. Quick yes or no.
What? Different in what
yes
way?
Or no, bro. Yes or no. That's it. Yes or no.
I don't know what you mean. Like in what way though?
Do you find that, okay? Hold on. Caitlin Clark versus Paige Beckers. Does Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers get the same whistle? Question, answer, yes or no?
No.
Hell no. Yeah, you know she does. Hold up. So. Okay, so do you find that the way Clark was treated? I'm just asking by Nike. What's her name? Asia Wilson versus Clark. Do you think they were treated the same?
No.
Okay. Do you find that the fever concerning Caitlin Clark and her treatment? Do you feel that they treated her fairly this season?
Yeah.
Do you find that the way that the coach took Caitlin Clark out of her position and put her in a different position was fair to her in order to help her to do the best job she could for this team? Do you find that it's okay to take a person that's been playing this game for their whole life in one position and put them into another position? Is that something that's going to help to lead the team to a better position? No. Okay, I'm just answering for you. Here's the problem. What you're saying, JT, is that you're not recognizing all of the things that are going against her ability to actually win or do anything. She has not been given the opportunity because everybody, not just her team, her coach, her agents, whoever who sponsors, they've been against her. So why do you come in here trying to act like you don't see all of the garbage that's going against this woman? What is that?
LA. Hold on. He said, hold on. He said, Courtside needs something to talk about, so y'all got to keep Angel in the loop to keep the show going. Hey, bro, I already talk about Angel Reese. Somebody came in here and brought her up, bro. If you go look at the whole show, I never even brought Angel Reese up. Somebody came in here and brought her up, bro. I don't talk about Angel Reese. Angel Reese don't get no clicks, bro. She don't. I don't know what it is. Listen, bro. Let me say this, and I promise I'll let y'all finish, bro. And I don't mean no harm, but I gotta say this, man. Angel Reese don't get clicks, homie. If you go look at the Angel Reese fan base, they put Caitlin Clark in their titles. Angel Reese don't get clicks, bro. She don't. Like it don't draw.
Oh man,
I can testify.
come on,
to
courtside.
It
Can
don't,
I
bro.
say something?
It
I want
don't,
to say
man.
something.
Hey, now hold on real quick. I gotta go to Pete. Pete, go ahead.
Hey guys, I just want to say, listen, this is gonna hurt a little bit. All right.
Here we go. Here we go, man.
Yep. If it don't apply, again, let it fly.
Lord. What you saying, Pete?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
love that
Oh
saying.
Lord.
Keep it respectful.
First thing I'm gonna say is,
Keep it respectful, Pete.
First thing I'm gonna say is, listen. The reason I appreciate this show is because this host here, he lets people get their shit off. We've all had our moments. Some of us have crossed the line. I have. But he is not afraid of opposing viewpoints. A lot of you are afraid of opposing viewpoints. I have challenged people to come on here and smoke me. Okay? I don't mind debate. I don't mind being proven wrong.
And
If
I
you
got an
feel the
arena.
truth is-
And I got an arena.
Ex-
Hey, you know, hold on,
exactly.
Pete. Hold on, Pete. Real quick. I swear, I promise. I'm sorry to interrupt you. What I've noticed about this is it's a lot of people in the chat. A lot of people come up here on the panel. When I got a debate arena, we can get it popping. But y'all don't never want to do that. But y'all want to come up here and be in the chat. From now on, I'm ignoring everybody in the chat. If you don't want to come up to the arena and get it off, man, don't say nothing in the chat. Y'all just be talking and trolling, bro. And I'm talking about everybody in the chat. We can get to the arena, man. We can have a real debate. We can vote on it and all that. Y'all don't want to do that, but y'all talk hella shit in the chat. Go ahead, Pete. My bad.
No problem, brother. And that's important. That discourse is important. And this is not glazing, but Courtside understands that good discourse is when you can be able to listen to opposing viewpoints. Now, this is the part that's going to hurt. Some of you, I might even say a lot of you, and I'm talking to CC Fever fans. Some of you have become what you detest most. You've become Angel Reese stands. Why do I say that? Why do we bash Angel Reese stands? Number one, because they bash CC relentlessly. We do that. I do it. A lot of you do it. All right. As I'm talking, I want you to look in the mirror and see how much of this applies to you. Number two, because they blame everyone but Angel. A lot of you do that also. You blame everybody except Cece for anything. I think I proved that at the beginning of the show. No need to beat a dead horse. Number three, because they never hold Angel accountable. That ties into point two, which I think I also proved at the beginning of the show. A lot of you do that. You work backwards. You work backwards. You're not willing to even entertain the thought that Cece might have had a misstep. Okay? Number four, because they lash out against anyone who criticizes Angel, even in the slightest way. A lot of you do that. The very first I'll give you an example. The very first Freestyle Saturday Courtside did. I missed it. It was 5 hours long. I watched the whole thing the next day. There was a guy in the chat. I don't have the timestamp, but I have the exact conversation in my head. Jams22 was on here. He's not here to defend himself, but he's welcome to come in and refute me if I'm wrong, if he ever listens to this. River was on the chat. Poor guy hasn't returned since that day. And I thought he was cool and he could have been a good contributor. At one point, he said, you know what? Listen, Cece was my favorite player in college. I love Cece. I watched her all her years in college. When she came into the WNBA, she was my favorite player. Now Paige came in, she's my favorite player. And immediately Jams22 attacked him and said, then get the fuck out of here. This is a CC channel. Get the fuck out of here. Go find a Paige channel. You know what that's called, folks? That's called censorship. And I think we've seen enough of that, okay? We've seen enough of that. That's called you not being confident enough in your point or in your support for somebody that you don't think it can withstand scrutiny, so you have to immediately go ad hominem and bash and censor anyone who disagrees. That doesn't make for good discourse. We've got to be willing to listen and educate people if they're wrong. I try to do that. I'm just very abrasive. Fuck it. It's who I am. Because a long, long time ago in the galaxy far, far away, I stopped giving zero fucks. what anybody thought about me. So that's the way I am. I'm sorry, but we got to try to educate people when we think they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they say outlandish shit. Sometimes I say what you think is outlandish shit. But we got to be able to have that discourse, because that not only makes for good entertainment, which is good for courtside, but it makes for good discourse. And you never know, you might just change
All right,
somebody's
can I-
mind.
Hold on,
That's
hold on,
all.
hold on,
But
real
Pete,
quick.
can I say
say
something
now?
to Pete
Hold on
real
real quick.
quick?
Hold on
No,
real quick.
I
Hold on real
want to
quick.
finish it up.
Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Somebody in the chat said Pete made that up. He didn't make that story up. I was there, and I remember exactly what he's talking about. I was there, and it's on my channel.
All
You can
right.
go back and look at it. Another thing,
And I can
Fresh,
give you the
he said,
timestamp.
I want to do a debate as long as your people bring the facts. Hey, man, let's set it up, brother. All you got to do is go to WSW.network, scroll to the bottom of the screen, hit join Courtside League, and I'll most definitely set that up for you, brother. And I'll let you pick the topic. That's how generous I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm probably pretty sure we're going to disagree, man. You know what I mean? If you're on the other side, we're probably going to disagree. But you more than welcome to come over here to this league, bro, and we can go to the arena and we can set it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's for anybody in the chat, too. Anybody in the chat that disagree with anything we said up here, or anybody up here that you want to call out or something like that, or something they said, we can set that debate up, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. Because I think you fronted, Fresh. I think you fronted. But I'm going to call it out.
All right.
And thank you
Go
guys
ahead,
for listening.
Ronald.
All right, man.
The link is in the chat. Hold on real quick. The link is in the chat. Scroll down to the bottom of the screen. It say join Courtside League. It don't cost a thing, bruh. Just hit enter your email. You're going to get an email notification. Respond to it. Let me know what you disagree with about, and we'll set it up, man. Most definitely will. We could do it next week, too. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it next week. Go ahead, Ronald.
All right. First of all, I totally agree with Pete. That is, yeah. I don't care who's up here, really, to be honest. And too bad Tony G has left, because I was going to do some stats with him, because as right now, if I'm not mistaken, that Angel Reese is leading in turnovers and in the NWBA. So I don't know what he was talking about. The good ones do. They do turn over the I don't know if Pete will agree with me on this, but some of the greats had outrageous turnover rates in the league and NBA. And I was looking online and I saw Reese. She's either first or second. I think she's first now in turnovers right now. And to be honest, I don't care what anybody says. It's what I believe is the truth. And, you know, I totally disagree with Diva, and I also disagree with Pete sometimes. But hell, sometimes they make perfect sense.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, Dan and Fresh. I'm serious, brother. I'm not playing. Y'all, we can set it up next week, man. Hey, Primus, you too. We can set it up next week, man. You know what I'm saying? The names are on the screen. Who you calling out? Diva down, Pete down. Who you calling out? Scroll down to WSW, partner, and we can set it up next week, man. Whatever topic you want.
Hey,
I'll let you pick the topic. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry, Ronald. But they said something in the chat, so
that's fine.
Go ahead.
You know, I totally agree, man. This channel should be, you know, let anybody in. I went to a Reese channel one time, and I was talking about CC, and I was trying to compare Angel Reese to CC, and they actually kicked me off the chat and blocked me from that channel or whatever. I don't know how they do it, but I couldn't get back on it at all. And if we do this here, then this channel will be nothing, to be honest, because it will be only talk about CC and not, you know, and I'm nothing but CC. I don't care about anybody else. I don't care if you're black, white, purple, pink, black, polka dots. I don't really care who you are. If you can play basketball, I'm interested in you.
No, hey, but I don't do that. I don't do that over here, man. Hey, it's not no street beef, bro. It's a debate. I don't do that over here, man. I don't censor nobody, brother. I get a lot of slack for it, but at the same time,
That's right.
That's how I carry it, brother.
That's what I like about this channel.
As long as everybody try to be respectful, hey JT, me and JT are cool on the Dallas Cowboy side. I can't stand none of his stuff on the basketball side. He a Cowboy fan. You see how he up here, but he a Reese fan. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care, brother. As long as you come over here, if you come over here and say Caitlin Clark had X amount of turnovers in this game right here, none of us can dispute it. But if you come over here and say, oh, she just sucks, she this and this, bro, now you're not being genuine.
You're not being honest.
Can you hear me, Coach?
You're not being honest. Go ahead, JT. I'm about to get out of here too, though, bro. But go ahead, let you finish it up.
Okay, so last word. So what I was trying to say, and this wasn't meant to be like you were saying. This isn't meant to be a shot at the fans. That's not what I'm saying. It's more of a shot at the media, to be honest. If I'm really being real, it's really more of a shot at the media. Not any of you guys. Like, you guys are cool. This is really a shot at the media because here's what I think. And you brought up the Cowboys. Really, it's the same thing really with the Cowboys, where a lot of people pick and choose who they want to criticize, who they want to praise. But they don't do it consistently. That's the only problem I have. I don't have a problem with the fans. I don't mind the fans because, like, we're all fans. We're gonna do what we do. I have a problem with the media and like how they judge players. They will literally have one player or one team do the same thing as another, but they judge one differently than the other. That's why I'm like, no. That doesn't make sense. Like, you have to keep the same energy. That's the problem I have. Like, energy has to be kept the exact same across the board if people are doing the same thing. Like that's always how I felt. And again, Junkie, you can relate because we're Dak Prescott guys. Like, Dak Prescott can do one thing one way. A player that's another quarterback can do something the same way, but Dak Prescott gets all the crap, and like the other player gets excuses. It's like, how does that make sense? Like that. But
JT, but see the thing about this is where you kind of respectfully you being a hypocrite right now, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know I got a lot of love for you, but I'm gonna tell you why. Just like you came over here on this Caitlin Clark channel, you done seen me go to other channels and what I get done to, bro. Blocked, took off the screen, all kind of shit. You know that's to be true. You seen it. Am I lying?
Yeah, no, I feel you on that.
All right, then. Okay, then. So over here it ain't like that. Over there it's like that. You see what I'm saying? You see the point, bro? So what you saying is we should not be able to be like that and people pick and choose. You right, but it don't be mostly us, bro. I can go over there to Drizzy channel, the Angry Fan channel. I done seen Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese fans on their channel. Fulon done came over here. Fulon done went over there. I've seen AR here, big Angel Reese fan. I seen him on their channel the other day. Did they get kicked off? Did they get muted? Did they get none of that? So it ain't us, bro. No. It's them. You know what I mean? It's them. And the reason it ain't us, because we can stand on facts. Most of them can't. So we start bringing up stats, records, and stuff like that. Then they make it personal. You know what I mean? They start taking all these personal shots and stuff when we just talking about the facts. And the facts is no comparison in skill set between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Do that mean Angel Reese is not a good player? No, I think last month or July, whatever month that was, she was balling out. You know what I'm saying? I can say that.
Yeah, no,
but other people can't give Caitlin Clark props, bro. It's the same thing, man. It is what it is, bro.
I get what you're saying, Junkie. Like, and again, I don't deny that like that kind of stuff happens because I've gone on a lot of channels and like stuff. This is why I'll close it out, Junkie, because this is the last thing I'll say. So really, I think really where this started was all the way back in 23, Junkie, like the championship game. Really, that's kind of I feel like where this whole thing just blew up, where it's just literally just like it's like a cultural war at this point where it's just like since then it's just been like, you know, it's like Clark and like I don't want to say this disrespectfully, but like it's like Clark and her crew and against Reese and her crew. And now we got like basically Paige just added in now where it kind of makes the dynamic crazier. Where now you're kind of adding her fans in where like they're all basically just not necessarily they're taking shots at each other.
Bro, you scared to say the shit. Bro, you scared to say the shit. Let me say the shit for you. Bro, that shit started in college, bro. A black girl waved a hand in a white girl face, bro. That's what started the divide because most of those people wasn't basketball. They were just mostly a black and white girl. I'm talking basketball, but you're right. That is kind of how it started. But what happened is that started this narrative as rivals when they was never rivals in skill set, bro. That's what happened. So then let me tell you what happened. So once they came to the WNBA, we all realized, even the people that didn't believe, we all realized that Caitlin Clark was a better player. So then what happened? They put Angel Reese to the side. Who came in next? Paige. So then they try to put Paige against Caitlin Clark. And now we all realize it's no comparison. You know what I'm saying? Then what they're going to try to do is move it to Juju. Juju is next. Juju is going to be the next one that's better than
I wouldn't be surprised.
Just stop it, homie. The girl can ball, and that's just the way it is, bro. Is CC perfect?
Well, I'm not
No.
saying she can't
She
ball.
needs to work
Obviously,
on her
she's
turnovers.
terrific. But
Yes, she ain't perfect, bro. But the girl can ball, and that's all it is to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get out of here. Do anybody else got anything to say? Diva, Pete, Maria, anybody got anything else to say before we get out of here?
Great session.
Yeah, I just wanted to apologize. I'm sorry, Diva. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, great session. Go ahead, Maria.
Hey,
I
chat.
just wanted.
Go ahead, Maria. I'm sorry.
It's cool. I just wanted to apologize to anyone I may have offended.
Maria.
Cool. Brother, I love you, bro.
You said it's cool.
Too late for that. No, you good, Maria. You good, Maria.
It's cool, man. It's cool,
It's just,
man.
it's just frustrating because there's.
We be having like little different topics over here, man, that a lot of people scared to address. I just like everybody to keep it respectful, man. That's it. And if somebody
No, I get that, and that's why I apologize. I apologize. It's just, it's frustrating because sometimes they just come out of the woodwork. And
hey, you know something?
Just, you know what I mean?
You know something funny, Maria? Check this out, right? Let's not talk about a YouTube channel. Let's talk about. They say we call Caitlin Clark the GOAT, right? But she ain't did nothing, right? So let's just talk about somebody else. Let's put somebody else in our position. Let's talk about Candace Parker. You know what I'm saying? She did it, right? You know what I'm saying? Didn't they just award her jersey and all this other stuff? Ain't she game? Did she have game and all that?
Retirement.
Yep.
She did all this, right? And what happened the moment she said something about Angel Reese? What happened? She a coon. She a coon. She a foot dancer. You know what I'm saying? All kind of videos about her. When that's a person that's a great. She played in the WNBA. See, the problem is you can't say nothing negative about Angel Reese, man. You get killed for it. And these are facts. And that came from Candace Parker. Can she be labeled a GOAT? Because she got everything y'all say Caitlin ain't got. She got the rings, she got the records, she got the popularity. You know what I mean? But when she come out and tell the truth, what we all see, she a coon.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying, JT? You know what I'm saying? It ain't us, bro. It's y'all. It's y'all, bro.
There's certain pockets of Angel Reese's what I'm saying is there are certain pockets of Angel Reese's fan base that, and again, I think honestly, to be honest, like I don't consider myself part of like that crew of fan bases, but there are a lot of like player fan bases that just literally any criticism they're gonna go hard at you. Like I understand that. Like I totally get it.
You follow him though, but see the thing about it is Candace Parker came out and said facts. She got killed. Cheryl Swoops came out and said lies. That's what somebody just said in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't kill them for it though. I didn't kill them for it though.
Hey, maybe not you. Anybody else got anything to say before we get out of here?
No, not me.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, like I said, hey, Fresh.
We all good.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Fresh. I put the link in the chat, fam. WSW.network, and I promise you we'll set it up next week. I promise you that. We'll set it up next week. You know what I'm saying? That go for you too, JT. You know what I'm saying? You can come over here and get this work too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it in the arena. It's all good.
Thank you for this live, man. This was a really good show.
No,
man.
it was refreshing. Yeah, refreshing, bro.
Yeah,
really
you know
good.
Hey, Pete. Hey, Pete, I love you.
Hey,
love
JT.
you too, Diva. I love you too, Diva.
Hey, JT, I need a favor from you though, brother. You know what I'm saying?
What's
the
good,
same
man?
thing you came over here and said, we need to stop doing this and keep it basketball. Them same chats you be in, I need you to tell them the same thing, brother.
Okay. So I get that shit because I'm only really in two mostly for the most part. But I get the
man, I'll be seeing you in all the chats, man. I ain't gonna call no names, but I'll be seeing you in all the chats, man.
Well, no, I'm in two primarily though. You know, I'm in two primarily.
I'll be paying attention, brother. You know what I'm saying? How about them Cowboys though? You know what I'm saying? Hey, salute to everybody that pulled up tonight.
Cowboys, bro.
Hey, make sure you hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get at y'all. I'll probably do a video. Hey, when is the first playoff game? Anybody know? Nobody knows.
I think they got the chat for keeping us honest. Thank you to the chat, man.
Hey, they got the Aces right in the playoffs. Pete, do you know Pete? You know they got.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I haven't checked it.
I think
that been decided?
I think they're the 7th seed. They said 4 games Sunday. Phil said 4 games on Sunday.
The Dream of the 2 seed, though. I think the Dream of the 2 seed.
The Dream of the 2 seed. Oh,
yeah,
so they got the
Dream of the 2 seed.
Okay, they got the dream. They got the dream. Then I think that somebody said they're 7 seed. They saying Sunday, so we'll probably be back on tomorrow or something like that, and get ready for Sunday. We talk about the matchup. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that got off top. We started everywhere, but it is Freestyle Tuesday, so we can talk about whatever.
That's gonna be.
All right, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. I'll holler at y'all.
We'll holler, bro.
Good show, man. Thanks a
All
lot.
right, Diva, P, JT, Maria. I'll holler at y'all.